And we are now streaming.
We are Strem.
We are Strem.
Strem. Feels like a very laid-back stream right now. Very laid back.
It feels a bit weird, and like we're not ready to start because we don't have Eli, but we're not sure where he is, and we're assuming that Zarg has happened. So
Yes.
we're going to continue and hope he turns up.
I feel like talking like as if I was what's the artist's name?
Bob
Ross.
Bob Ross. Yes.
Just that soft, really.
Happy little trees.
Happy little cheese.
I may or may not
Else
be
with
just
that background.
spamming Dally with the top on r/aw.
That's fair.
I may or may not.
I may
or may not have.
I may have to look at them later.
I may have
Well, they're gonna keep
Googled
coming,
baby goats.
so-
I may have Googled baby goats,
Good.
and I'm just sending baby goats.
This is good. I'm fine with
And-
this. Thank you.
And Smarty is sending Braum. Lots and lots of Braum.
Oh, is
Lots
it
and lots
Brom?
of cold
Sorry.
Brom. Yeah, no, it's just
Bron.
the way I said it. It sounds like Bron.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Welcome.
this one's like doing a little headbutt.
Well, welcome back to Fallout Broken Souls. I am your common Braum is common, yes. And I am your DM.
Evil mastermind.
A Wasteland Hatter, or Hatter Wilton, and I have all of my players except Eli, which just saddens me. But I almost want to go around and say who everyone is and who they're playing,
Okay.
just because we haven't done it in like 30 sessions.
Quite a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
I'm sure there's someone somewhere that doesn't know.
Are you kidding?
Looking
Clark
at
is
you
known
like-
by all.
We're looking at you, anonymous YouTuber.
We're looking at you, Rick. I was about to say Dave, but I remembered we have a Dave.
The anonymous YouTuber's just like, my name's Rick!
Rickety Rick.
You're looking at you, wrecked.
There could be more than one Dave.
Yeah, like if you go to my college where there are 4 Daves
Hey, there
in
were
the
four.
same department.
There were 4 Daves in my university theatre group, but my Dave was the best Dave.
No, 3 Daves, sorry, not 4. We had Yorkshire. No, so it was Steve, not Dave.
Oh,
We had 1 Dave and 3 Steves.
so did you have to say Steve 3 times at any point?
No, we had Yorkshire Steve, who wasn't actually from Yorkshire,
Of course.
Techie Steve, and just Steve.
We had, let's see, Pretty Dave, Evil Dave, Hairy Dave, and Confused Dave, which is my Dave.
There were,
Okay, I was gonna-
however, 5 Matts in the class,
Although
including
my
me.
Dave is also quite pretty, hairy, and evil.
I was gonna say each of those sound like Dave.
Yeah, he wasn't hairy when I met him. He didn't have a beard until
The hair came later.
yeah, he grew a beard to be Leonardo for oh my god. What you do about nothing.
Dave, help her.
What you do about nothing. Dave.
Anyways.
Anyways, yes, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Bucky, who do you play?
I play Clark, who is a sneaky thief guy. He has red hair, gray eyes, he is a freckle, and
Just
has
the one
and
freckle.
kleptomania. just a one freckle.
Just one.
no,
A
he does.
single freckle.
He has many freckles.
He has-
I didn't hear he has a freckle. I heard he is a freckle. I'm like, wait,
He is a
what?
freckle. He's just a freckle on
He
legs.
has loads of freckles, like he has at least 3 freckle.
At least 3.
And he
The
is
hair has a freckle.
he is a recovering drug addict and a kleptomaniac. Speaking of which, Hunter, I have not stolen anything in a while.
Not counting
I-
the medics.
Well, you've been in a VR for the last 8 sessions.
You did
Stolen
steal
things
medics.
in VR.
Yeah.
You stole medics.
I think,
and
I
which-
think it's less he feels like he should have stolen something by now, and more he's reminding you that he will be stealing something soon.
I know, but it's just like, you've been in VR for 8 sessions. I'm not gonna make you do that. Like, same thing with the animal. Eli!
Yes, they do.
Oh my god, do you have Eli?
I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
Yay! Oh, we're just happy you're here!
We're just glad to see you. Hi. You
I'm
okay?
glad to see. Yes, I'm fine. I just my dumb ass ended up napping a lot longer than I thought.
Caught it was the nap!
Yeah, whoever said it was the nap, kudos to you.
I caught it!
I had a feeling it was a nap, but I didn't say it. Does that count?
No.
Also, mild Sarg because it is dinner time here, but that was less than me sleeping. I am very, very sorry.
Don't worry.
It's okay, love.
But right now, Eli, we're going around and reminding everyone of who we play because we haven't done that in a while.
We're in session 35, and yes.
Yeah, 35.
So yes, Clark is a sneaky, sneaky thief guy, recovering drug addict, and kleptomaniac.
Who next?
Jude is a genderless punchy McPunch.
It's true they are.
Yeah.
They're also a
Punch,
cowpoke.
punch. And a
They're a
cowpoke.
cowpoke, and they have brown skin and a port wine birthmark on the left side of their face, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and they're very cool.
Yes.
Andrew.
I play Oswin, the
Run
Vaulty that used to be a test subject and is obsessed with animals.
and running away.
Running away.
Smarty.
Yes, but
Hey, we
So
have
smarty.
very good reason to make that joke now.
I am aware.
Yep.
Smarty. Your turn.
I am playing Claire, the NCR Sniper Ranger, who has come all the way from the Mojave for backstory reasons.
And almost no one in the group actually knows she's NCR.
And nobody, the only person in the group that knows that Claire is military is Trinity.
Speaking of, that's a good transition.
Yeah, she can't tell because doctor-patient confidentiality or some shit. Threnody is a pathologist, mortician, and medic who was trained from a young age at local medical research and hospital, research facility and hospital, the Chandri, over in Emerald Hills. She has brown skin, long brown hair with the blue and white streaks at the front. Wears her hair over the right side of her face to conceal the tattoo that has a scar on it, and takes no shit.
True.
Ellen.
I play Pulse, who is a Borg infiltrator and spy and will soon assimilate everyone.
I'd say relate.
A
Yes.
year ago, maybe.
Ellen. Bad Ellen.
Okay,
No.
no, she's playing Pulse, the changeling.
Pulse.
No.
I'm sorry, that's Ellen.
Yeah, Pulse is a blue person with red hair who is her right side is cybernetic, and she uses some integrated weapon systems in that, and she's from a vault.
You say person, but in reality she is
She is an equine of miniature nature.
No, she's
anthropomorphic
actually quite tall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
she's the
actually
tallest
quite
in the
tall.
party, isn't she? Like 6'3",
Yeah.
6'5"?
Yes.
Isn't
Oswin
she
being
also
the
the old-
tiniest.
Fair, if
She's
she
also
were
the
on
oldest.
if she were on all fours, she'd still be little by horse standards. So,
Yes.
Technically, Red is the oldest.
Oh,
Just only because time travel.
Red
Well,
is
how-
currently the tallest.
Well, here's the question: how old is Pulse?
let
What is
me.
your
Pop,
question?
pop, pop.
How old
Sure.
is Pulse? I think Pulse is the only one we don't know.
Actually, I
Pulse
don't
is
know how old
like
Jude is.
31 years old.
Jude, I never gave Jude a super precise age, but they are early to mid 20s.
Okay.
So he's only slightly older than Oswin.
I thought Jude was late 20s for some reason.
Yeah, I thought late 20s too.
Yeah, I've always got that
I thought
impression.
I thought mid-20s.
To be
Yeah.
fair, my memory is bad, so I may have said something else.
Oh,
Either way,
It's
somewhere in the
20s
20s.
something.
Oh, by the way,
Ah.
for posterity, since we're doing character descriptions, last session I said I was thinking of making Thronity's last name Stone. I have changed my mind. Her last name is Stovak.
Stovak.
Although she does occasionally go by Stone, like if she's using a pseudonym.
Stovak.
Jude's last name is Cartney, and if you can tell why, I apologize.
Hey, Jude.
Dude.
The question: did we just say how old Pulse was?
31
31.
years old.
He is actually older than you,
Yay.
without time travel.
Oh.
Yeah, but still time travel, so he's cheating.
Oh, well,
Well,
even with
he's from the future, so it's time travel.
Yeah,
fair.
like even without the 200
How old are they?
He's like his mid-30s without time travel.
Okay.
I thought he was from 19 years he's from 19 years in the future. And
He spent a few years in the past before being frozen.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
His trick now is 10, isn't he?
He's like
Yes.
10 or 11. I make his age vague because, again, most people don't know their exact age.
Fair.
Yep.
yeah.
So he's like 10, 11 now. He spent in 19 years in the future, so that makes him
Late 20s.
late 20s, yeah. And then he did spend several years in the past trying to do things. So, yeah, early to mid-30s.
That's another reason for Jude not to know how the hell old they are, because Jude has all the siblings and half-siblings and cousins.
Clark knows how old he is because, as much trouble as his mom had with focusing on him, she did make a big deal out of birthdays because, she wanted to, treat him as best as she could. So Clark knows how old he is.
Oswin was in a vault. That's how she knows she's 19.
Yeah, Thronity's parents kept track of her age. She was an only child and they almost lost her, so yeah, they paid attention to that shit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Another
Clark was
thing
an
that-
only child too, and that's partially why.
There's an only child now.
Get out.
No,
Oh,
that's funny.
That is.
That's smart.
funny.
It
No
will
cookie.
That.
It will actually be a point coming up later that most people don't know how to read and write. Because it's the wasteland. And there's no such thing as formal schooling.
It's not really considered important
Chandri's a
anymore.
school, sort of.
Well, yeah, but the people of the Chandri can read and write because they have to. Otherwise, they'd be like, so I need to give you...
Something.
What's this
This
medicine
much.
say? Yeah, I don't know how to read this medicine. What's this medicine say?
We
I'm just
totally,
going to
we
keep
totally
shoving
will
medicine.
teach people to read and write at the Chandri if we need to.
I think we've established that all of our characters know how to read and write, haven't we?
Mostly, yes, I think so.
I'm stating right now, Threnody can.
Yeah,
Oswald
I mean,
doesn't
it's
count.
fair because Threnody and Clark both grew up in Emerald Hills. Osmond grew up in a vault. Smarty, the NCR would have totally given you that training.
She reads comic books.
Pulse.
She
Yeah,
has.
reads
Pulse is
comic
also from the
books.
vault. Well, the NCR would have taught you how to read and write anyway, just so you could follow orders.
Jude
And
reads slowly, but they read.
yeah, so the only one that in question is Jude, and Jude can read and write. So
You can read.
Yes, because
You've given them a
we
book.
can very much all because we did a roleplay session where we made character sheets and passed notes.
That's true.
So many
secretly,
notes.
one of you couldn't read or write, and you just like making it up as you went.
Just nodding. Yes, this is numbers.
I'm going to say that Jude can read, but they are a very, very slow reader.
Which is fair. And I believe that's all the players, correct?
Yeah.
And so we open up to what happened last time. What happened last time was the family, as this group is known, coined by a radio host named Smacktalk, began to travel towards the Brotherhood of Steel, who Osborne has a very deep vendetta against. And eventually they spotted a unit, just doing patrols out in the city. And while they were trying to figure out what to do, Osborne snuck away and immediately ambushed them. And every plan that they were coming up with was immediately ruined. And they had to make something up on the fly, and it worked, surprisingly. But they were voted off to the headquarters of the Brotherhood of Steel. Only 3 of them, though. Oswin, Clark, and Threnody.
Again.
Which
Again.
which brings us back to the "that simple cheat was lies,"
Sorry,
which
Andrew,
always
you-
seems
Oh, sorry.
Wrestling.
I apologize. Couldn't see for a second. I'll mute.
seems to work for some reason. One
Hello,
day that
Bluff.
won't work. Yeah. At which point they discover that one of the head paladins is actually pretty cool, and wants
Or
to
at
help
least
them.
not a total douchebag.
Yes, and so they gave an ultimatum that they wanted to see Mordecai, the teacher and master of Miss Stovak, who taught her everything she knows, and they were given 5 minutes to discuss things.
Arthur was given 5 minutes and Osmond was strapped to a medical bed.
Yes.
Yes.
And they were eventually given a mission, and if they completed said mission, they would be allowed to take Mordecai back with them wherever they went. And then they left. And so we now open up.
Also, Osmond was jabbed with medics.
Yes. We also open up with the court and all members of the party sitting in a wagon as night slowly falls over the wasteland, and
Osmond
the
still high?
a little bit, and the vertebrates slowly begin to return back to base as the Brotherhood begin to lick their wounds, and hopefully that will never come up again.
Yeah, no.
Never come up again. Yeah, right, Hatter.
Don't even pretend.
Jude,
Osmond is batting
Did I
at.
say lol?
Osmond is batting. Is Trick still laying down, by the way?
Yes, he's dead asleep.
Okay. Osmond is just batting at, like, right above Trick at what could possibly be a tail. And then, after, like, a minute of that, she just stops and looks at her hands like, I have paws.
Oh god.
She is adorable.
Clark goes over and sits next to Oswin and starts petting her head.
She starts purring.
Jude looks over at Oswin and says, Hey Oswin, how's your sense of touch right now?
Clark looks at
Jude.
Jude and shakes his head, like kind of glaring a little bit.
Oswald is just very much out of it. It's like, I am a kitty.
Jude frowns but looks away.
Jude, you're not hitting her.
Clark
What
nods
do you
at
do it
Trinity.
hard?
Even when she's sobered up, she is a twig. Have you seen her?
I am a kitty.
Yes, you were a kitty twig. Listen, almost anyone else in this party can take a hit, but Clark and Oswin are twigs. We do not hit them.
Hey!
Do you want me to
Do
hit
it.
you, Clark?
Do you want anyone to hit you? I mean, I'm more than willing.
Clark mutters to himself, I'm a man, damn it.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you're a man twig.
You're a man, Dave.
Puppy.
Yes, Oswin, I am a puppy.
It's probably best that you don't hit them, Jude. Because you have giant fists.
Andrew,
What do you mean,
might...
them?
I'm coming out of this because I
Yeah.
can't see where she's at.
Yeah.
You can't see shit and you're breathing into the mic.
I'm trying not to. Just
Yeah,
There
yeah,
we go.
you're mostly not, it's just occasionally. Okay, good to see you again.
Alright. yeah.
There she is.
But,
Friend-
Pretty face.
Sorry, go
yeah,
on.
no, you go ahead, Eli.
Jude anxiously clenches and unclenches their fists.
Threnody is snuggling into Jude. Hey, you okay, Cowpoke?
Can we at least say that if she was bigger, I could?
Yes, Jude.
If she could take a punch, we both would have hit her by now.
Look,
Well, not me. I won't wait till she could feel it.
Yeah, no,
Osmond's-
that's what I mean.
look, Osmond's recklessness made everything a lot more
Worse.
complicated than it needed to be, and yeah, I think we're all shaken up pretty badly. But we have some time to regroup, gather our thoughts, fill in each other on what's been going on.
With those vertibirds flying away, should we maybe move ahead to make sure that they don't come and look for us again in the morning?
By the way, what time of day is it?
Oh, the
Night.
sun is setting.
Yeah, I was thinking,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I know you said that. Yeah, that's a good point, Clark.
Who wants to drive?
I think that'll be... Put your arm down, Oswin. I think I'll drive.
I don't know,
Can't
Thran.
put her arm up because when she got back, Claire basically tied her down. Like
Friend-
you know how they do in like cartoons when the villain ties the person to the train track, like that.
She's
Just-
attempting to raise her arm.
Just a cocoon of ropes.
Just a cocoon. The only thing visible is her head and her feet.
Oh,
Everything
hold on.
else has been tied up.
Hold on a sec, hold on. I think I have a picture for this.
Oswin starts doing the caterpillar.
And Jude says, "Alright, so, you must understand, I'm a bit curious as to what happened, what prompted you to,
She kisses him. She kisses them on the cheek. That?
yeah, that.
Yes, like that. Just a rope cocoon.
I am a butterfly.
You are not. Shut up.
Listen, before Clark and I tell you what went down in the base, Pulse, have you heard any chatter over the secure frequency?
Have I?
Basic stuff. They're settling things up from the attack and whatnot. They're also looking for you.
They're apparently mobbing up after some attack. I think I heard mutants in there somewhere. Also, they're looking for... Yeah, us.
Alright, so we
This is
should
why we
proceed
should
with...
move ahead.
Alright. We should proceed with caution. Hey, John? Things got really hairy back there. How are you? Oh, where's my notebook? She looks around to see where it is.
The notebook's still back, where John was sitting, but John's in the driver's seat now, just kind of sitting there.
Clark suggests maybe John could drive, so Threnody and I can both be here to tell you guys what all happened.
Would y'all be alright with that, John?
She-
Nods.
She rests a hand on his shoulder and kisses him on the cheek as well.
Again, you don't know how, but you can tell he's blushing.
Thanks, Paladin.
Codename Paladin.
Paladin.
Is he okay kind of in the driver's seat? Because that's a bit more in the open than the cart itself.
Yeah, you are not sure. Like he's
You can just sit in the car and lean
you're not
out,
sure
drive.
because he's in a building right now.
Fair.
Jude says, if you need a break, I can take the wheel. Or reins, whatever.
He hands them over.
That was quick.
Yep, okay. Jude is going to climb into the front seat and say, yeah, motherfuckers, and just snap the reins.
Threnody says hello to the horses briefly before they go. And she'll...
Jude's not being rough with the horses, mind
no,
you.
No,
It
of course
just,
not.
Jude knows
okay,
how
just
to
being
handle
quick.
horses.
So Clark says, I guess we'll keep our...
I do want to say that John gets in the covered wagon and he just kind of lays down, like, on his stomach, so he's face down.
Oh.
Threnody is up on the driver's seat with Jude, And she kind of glances back to John. Hey, you've got my notebook there and a pen? Feel free to tell me how you're doing, okay?
Just kind of like slowly reaches out, takes the notebook and slides it to him.
Slides it to who?
To himself.
Oh, okay.
Um,
You rest up, hon.
Clark is going to sit close to the driver's seat, so and try to gather everyone so everyone is within hearing. For when
I'm
threatened.
within hearing. I'm on the roof.
Clark says, "Okay, so where do we even start?"
In the beginning, usually.
Well, when I realised that Oswin was likely to get herself into... I can't even finish that sentence with a straight face. When I realised shit was hitting the fan, Clark and I ran and pretended to be from... Well, I pretended to be from a vault, the same as Oswin, because I had a pit buck. Clark, we just kind of winged it. And we managed to bluff our way into their base. When we got there... Well, there was this guy, Crowley, and he was going to interrogate us. Of course, it was all a bit hectic, what with the super mutant attack. So, we got interrupted. This guy, Star Paladin Lancer, came to see us, and I couldn't get a read on him. Clark, why don't you tell them more about him? And her eyes flash very briefly to Oswin, the Elder.
Well, Oswin.
Tell me
Well,
when I'm out of this, please.
No, it's like at what Elder just sits up and goes, "I'm good."
is that like actual?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, just for dramatic purposes, like you say Elder, and she's like, "Nope, I'm good."
Like that just sobers her up.
Yep.
Clark considers for a moment, then he sighs and he goes, "That Lancer guy seemed legit. He seemed on the up and up. I mean, I'm no expert at reading people or anything, but I didn't get the sense that he wanted to fuck with us or anything. Threnody, what I heard that you didn't when I was listening at the door when he was talking to the Elder,
Yeah.
they know who we are. And I don't just mean, hold on, what is this?
It's
Boing.
God fucking damn it. Anyway.
By the way, that's why you should watch Steven Universe.
So Clark says they knew who we are, and not just in the sense that they saw through our, little fakery, but in the sense that they know who we as a group are.
Do seem to be getting a bit of a reputation.
Well, that's just the thing, Claire, is they want us for something. Lancer first said to the Elder that they have a couple wasters. The Elder told Lancer to just go ahead and kill us.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That
Until
would have ended well.
until Lancer told him that we were something. I didn't hear what he said we were, but he said one of us was something. And when he said that, the Elder, just changed his tune immediately and was like, "Oh, well, that changes things." And what I think was the freakiest thing is that he said we are under direct orders not to hurt them.
Yeah, that's something I'll come to when I think I know who they're under orders from, but what did they mean one of them was... did they say anything?
It's probably
Could they have meant
talking about
Oswin being from the vault?
either Oswald
Ren.
from the Vault or you
Red.
from the Chandra.
It's
Her
your
hand.
tattoo.
Her hand goes to her tattoo. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, that's, I'm
That is a
sure
bit of positive ID.
Well, in any case, then the elder said that they might be able to use us, and that's when he told Lancer to send us on that mission. That's when you heard everything else, Thren,
Yeah.
about the New Hope Hospital and stuff. So yeah, they know who we are, and they're under direct orders not to hurt us, so someone else knows who we are too.
And this is kind of worrying. I think the person who knows who we are is Lazarus.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Here's what I learned from talking to Mordecai. Oh, we found Mordecai.
What? Jude's eyes go wide and they smile and just grab Threnody in a tight hug.
She hugs
So
back.
happy to hear that.
She basically, as soon as she said it, she was turned back and looked at the others, and there's this, the most genuine smile you've ever seen on her face.
Jude
Osmond
backs away.
is hiding.
Clark looks up at Thren and he goes, I think he recognized me.
No, yeah, yeah.
What did he say?
Code
Code pants?
Most people do around the Chandri way.
Jude
For good reasons.
pulls away from Threnody and just cups her face briefly and leans their forehead against hers and says, I'm so happy for you, babe.
Me too.
So fucking happy for you. You deserve this.
I hope we can get him out.
We will, Thren.
I will move fucking heaven and earth, hon.
You're not the only one.
One way or another, we will.
I know I ain't, but I just want to make sure you know I will.
Good. Thank you. That means a lot. Anyway, so they have Mordecai working for him, and on the surface of it, it seems like he's there willingly. I suspect there's a lot of draw in the fact that, there's... Oh my god, their research facility, I've never seen such. Not even in the lab. Anyway, they have hella scientific research apparatus, but that's besides the point. The reason that Mordecai went to the Brotherhood in the first place is that he followed Raphael there. Raphael went there with the rage virus. We don't know what happened, but we can hazard a guess that it involved the Brotherhood and down the line Lazarus. Mordecai has been working on a cure for the rage virus for the Brotherhood, and he found one, and that's how Oswin got cured. Steve showed up and asked Mordecai for the cure so he could cure Oswin. As a result, Mordecai doesn't have the cure anymore, but that may be for the best, because Mordecai isn't sure that once he fulfills his purpose, he doesn't know if the Brotherhood are just going to let him go or kill him. And I don't know either, but I'm not taking any chances on them just letting him walk away.
It's a bit weird like that.
So what we're going to do is we're going to, if you will all agree, take the mission they've given us. Well,
What was that anyway?
I'll get to that. But if we take the mission they gave us, at least to buy time, that'll get us back into the Chandri. Mordecai's going to try and think of an escape plan, and I think we should think of one too. Between us, we'll manage to get him out. The mission is to go to a place called New Hope Hospital and retrieve from there a chemical compound, I believe, some kind of solution. A green vial, or a green liquid in a vial. Or failing that, the formula for it on the terminals. I don't propose we actually give them what they want. Maybe we can fake it somehow, but if we go there,
That's what
we
I
at
was
least...
thinking.
Exactly. If we go there, we at least find out what we're looking into. Although we shouldn't discount the possibility that this is some kind of trap, so we need to proceed very carefully. And about Lazarus, Mordecai said he is very certain that the elder of that Brotherhood chapter is taking orders from someone. and it's almost certainly Lazarus. He's heard him mentioned in passing, but I can't think who else it would be at this point. It ties in with Raphael being involved, and I don't know if maybe Raphael told him about the Chandri heads all having tattoos. I mean, it would make sense. It would make sense for Raphael to want us alive, but not Lazarus. I don't know what his end game is.
Maybe he just wants to gloat or do typical evil villain shit.
What if he's not the one pulling the strings, but Raph?
I don't know. I mean, Lazarus has been around for 200 years. You'd think it would be him in charge.
We kill them both. Simple.
Well, obviously, yes. Oh, Christ.
So, hospital.
New Hope Hospital. I checked my pit boy. It's to the east.
Near High Tech. It's near High Tech.
Hospitals are
for
always
High
fun.
Tech.
Sure. I think we should still proceed to the church and to Riverside. I was thinking we could maybe even ask Ezekiel and Belisarius for tactical advice on getting Mordecai out. I don't want this to go wrong.
You always have a plan C, and that's kill everything.
That's plan
Ideally,
K.
ideally you want like plans A up until that, but failing that, you have that.
Speaking of plans, and not
Osmond is
letting
hiding
anything
her advice.
and not letting anything go wrong. Oswin, you can't do that again.
Yeah, what in the fuck were you thinking?
You almost got us all killed, Oswin.
She is looking at her feet, not trying to make any eye contact with anyone else.
There's not much else for her to look at.
Yeah.
Oswin, I know there is a lot of pain in your past, and almost all of it is tied to them, but what did you think was going to happen?
I wasn't.
You can't afford to do that, Oswin. And if you look at Thrinity's face, she's not angry, but she's very disappointed.
Not angry. I'm
Just disappointed.
Clark is both.
She is trying not to look at anyone at all.
It worked out in the end, but it might not
Welcome.
have. And Mordecai's life is on the line. I will not stand for anything that can put him in more danger than he's already in.
Clark clears his throat, and he goes, not just Mordecai, and not just our own lives either, but if Steve was being serious about how important we all are or whatever, then, I don't know, the whole wasteland could be on the line from what we do.
No pressure or anything.
Christ.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, no pressure.
I mean, he might just have some signpost fallacy.
What's that, sorry, Alan?
He might just be suffering from the sunk cost fallacy.
Quirks an eyebrow. What's that?
Oh, basically when you pay for something and you paid a lot for it, so you really want it to succeed / like it.
So he's hyped out.
I don't think he's put all his eggs in this particular basket. I think there are other people that he counts on as well, but
Yeah,
he does seem to have been pulling some strings. I'm not sure if I... Well, I'm not sure if I like it, but then again I seem to owe the Chandries continued survival to it, so... Back to the richly mixed feelings.
Mhm.
So what do the rest of you think?
Hospitals are always fun. Full of blood, death, murder.
Still
Did they
chaos.
give us a time limit? Did they give us a time limit?
I don't think they did, no.
No, they didn't.
So we can go there after high tech.
I guess so.
High tech is where we need to get something for the cryopod, right?
Hmm.
We can hit up the hospital, go south to get the other part, and then head back up to Pretty's, drop Trick off, and then head to Vault Tech.
God, put Trick back in cryo. That's a weird thought.
Well, since the conversation seems so dulled to a gentle lull, is Eli here? No.
Oh,
Okay.
let's drop bugger.
Damn.
Yes. It is getting late, and you need
there
to
it
like,
is.
and oh, Eli.
There you are.
You back?
We've been moving this
Sorry.
whole time, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
John's been driving.
I'm
Jude's been driving, and
Jude's
Thren's,
been driving.
Thren's up next to them.
I'm just saying, after the conversation has like kind of reached its ending point, and you've been driving for a little while, it is nighttime. You do have to stop and rest at some point. So, do you want to say you just shack up at a building and then camp out for the night?
Once we're a safe enough distance from the search perimeter, I would say yes.
But do we really have to stop and rest?
Yes.
Yes.
The
I mean,
forces
yeah.
need to rest.
Not all of us are cyborgs.
Okay, Pulse doesn't have anything that enhances her ability to not sleep.
That's not the point.
Then why'd she bring it up?
So I think the answer is yes, we're stopping and sleeping for the
Yes.
night. We'll take watches, though.
Usual watches, or do we want to modify them?
Might I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Oswin and Claire at the same time.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Do you want one of them to die? Because that's going to happen.
Well, here's why. If Oswin tries to sneak off again, Claire's the one most likely to notice.
True.
Say notice. You mean shoot.
Oh,
God damn
there's a
it.
thing.
I was also gonna suggest Threnody and Clark,
Yes, I'd be cool with that.
because
Yeah, that'll work.
And then it can be Jude and Pulse. Okay.
Cool.
Was there a scene that you wanted to play out between Oswin and Claire?
Smart, do you have anything?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, aside from her not untying her and just sitting on her the entire night.
Claire,
sitting on her all night.
Claire, I need to count. Clark took medics, and I need to make sure how many he actually took. I need to count it.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to sit on you until you hatch.
Or I
Claire,
could just, just stay here.
Claire, I need to
can't
count
for
it.
you.
I'm sure you do.
Claire, I need to count it.
I'm sure you do.
V!
V kind of like slowly leans in.
Flea just slowly comes towards, and
It's
I
just,
just
it's just
turn.
like this. V is just like,
He slowly
Yeah,
scuttles.
that's what V does. V looks at Claire, does that, looks at Claire, looks
She
at
just sort
Oswin,
of turns around and
looks
just
back
sort
at Claire, and slowly leans out again.
just like, nope, ain't dealing with that.
ain't dealing with that.
Please, I'm not gonna run it off. I'm going literally 5 feet.
No.
You could ask Claire to count the
Jude
medics
just
for
gives
you.
Oswin Jude just gives Oswin a stare.
You're asleep.
Wait, I'm what?
This
This is during our
watch.
shift.
Damn it.
Oh, did you Zarg for that
Okay.
part?
Yes.
I mean,
No.
unless Jude was woken up by their talking or something, but
Yeah, could have been.
Whatever, go on.
Do you want to count the medics then?
Yeah, I'm good.
'Cause last time we checked, we need to make sure we're gonna be using this as bargaining. Kinda need to count it so we know exactly how much we have to bargain.
also, is no one questioning how Clark got the medics?
I'll
Osmond knows
get to
a different
that.
thing.
We'll
Yeah,
get
yeah,
to
yeah.
that.
That's what the scene was going to be. I can tell you that.
Well, if anybody needs to count drugs, it's probably going to be Threnody. Because, you know,
I'm the one with
she's a
the
medic.
damn list of everything that's in the cart. I would like to know.
Yeah, well, I'll give the list to Threnody then.
It's my list. It is on
Uh-huh.
my pit boy.
I'd like you to do something about it.
Big sister Claire is big
Go
sister.
on, do something. I dare you.
Can I make a strength check to get out from under Claire, please?
You are tied up.
You are tied up.
You're a
Yeah.
cowboy.
I'm going to say that you can with a minus 60.
You're gonna fail.
Rolling that one, do it.
You're gonna fail. Oh shit, I'm not in the rolls room.
I mean, I would have to roll a -3.
Do it.
Strength is
You would have to
58.
roll a number that you can't roll.
I don't know if she rolled low enough.
You know what? I'm gonna try it.
I think I might know what that first D100.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Eli Zarg.
Yes, but I think he's
I
figured
know.
it out.
I know what that D100 is.
What am it? What am it? We'll check.
I don't know what it was. I was just told to roll a D100.
Willpower.
Which, if it is will, I drastically failed because my will is 52.
Or maybe
I
it's
do
not.
need you to roll.
Oh my gosh!
Holy shit!
Oh god.
Holy shit! You did as I asked. You rolled that
I'm
one.
not
That's a
even
crit
mad.
pass,
That's
so she does
actually
pass.
impressive.
She crit pass, guys.
Amazing.
Okay,
Are
I
you
can actually
sure you
roll a
caterpillar?
D100.
I'm not even mad. That's actually impressive.
That's amazing.
I just hope Claire feels the same. You roll so well that you break the rope holding you. Just go rock.
You just
And-
hulk out of the rope.
Just everything. All the ropes just snap. And Claire is like bucked off of you.
How did I do that?
How the fuck did you do that?
I don't know, but I'm going to go count the medics.
I'm not
She
even
goes
mad.
up.
I'm just impressed.
I'm genuinely confused. How the fuck did you do that?
I don't know. She just starts poking her arm again. Like, what did? Is
No,
medics
you-
modified or something?
Osmond
Are you
should
sure
have
that was
capitalized on
medics and not steroids?
Osmond, that'd be buff out. Osmond should
Psycho.
capitalize on it and be like, yeah, don't fuck with me again.
She's just gonna walk over and start counting the medics, make sure this,
Yeah,
see how much Clark actually took.
You're
How
saying
many
right
are
there.
in your inventory?
I put. Where did I put the? I had a. Medics.
Weren't there 49?
No, I did not write it down. Why did I not write it down?
There should be 49 medics in your inventory, and there are
Right,
49 medics when you count them.
Okay.
So Clark
The reason the number messed me up because I had 4 medics before, so that number messed me up because I have 53 written down. Okay. So besides the
Okay.
4 in her bag, there's 49 there. Okay.
There's just a drawer of medics.
Okay. He only took 1.
Good. Now park it.
She's just gonna sit where she's gonna like where she was, and she's gonna sit there, just staring at Claire.
And your your
And now my watch is
Watch.
ended.
your watch ends, and nothing happens, and you go to sleep, and Clark and Threnody.
Buckle up, kiddies.
Yep.
Clark is watching.
Time to count the medics again.
Did Dally see what Eli put?
Yes. Could that first D100 have been a will roll to resist addiction? Oh,
Hunter won't tell me, and I rolled a 91.
oh man.
Well, if it
Just,
was,
it's just
fine.
Dave.
Which is
Dave was,
really good
I
or
was
really
like,
bad.
Dave and I were listening to this earlier, and he's like, "Is Osmond going to be addicted now?" And I'm like, "After one injection, no."
No, the thing is, like,
Heroin's pretty fucking addictive.
I thought it
She
was
was-
morphine.
They're about the same thing.
She was almost addicted before. That's why I was asking.
Oh man. Okay. Well.
She used to take it on the regular for her pain.
Oh god, you're right. Oh,
That's
shit.
why
correction.
I asked.
Correction, heroin and morphine are very addictive.
Oh wait, I totally forgot that you were once addicted.
Or she was almost. I always flavor it as almost, but yeah,
I just got
Because she's-
Clark clean.
So she's prone.
she is prone. That's why I asked.
Medic's job is never fucking done.
And now Osmond's going to be stealing medics, and everyone's going to be blaming Clark.
Threnody sits down next to Clark. So, am I going to bring up the elephant in the room, or are you?
I mean, it's already kind of being brought up, so you did it.
Speaking about medics, I didn't say anything about medics. Oh, good thing you said something.
Clark, where did you get the medics you had?
He doesn't answer.
Clark.
I swiped it from the stash in the vault.
Did you have any more?
No.
You want
Just
to
the one.
roll insight?
I do actually, yeah. Don't look, oh shit. I think he's lying, don't I?
Oh yeah, he's
No,
lying
I
through
don't
his
want to think
teeth.
he's lying when he's not. I am going to re-roll that. Please, can I use my DM re-roll?
No, it'd be great. It'd be so great. The tension.
You want me to think, you want Randy to think Clark's lying?
I mean, I'm okay with it if the rest of you are.
Well, can we let the dice decide? I'll
Yeah,
use my
yeah.
re-roll, and if it passes,
Well-
it passes, and if not...
Well, here's the thing. You have to think about it, right? He has repeatedly lied to you.
He has repeatedly bullshitted.
Yeah.
But then he came
This
clean.
isn't the first. This isn't the first time this has happened.
When has it happened before? Specifically
Not
relating to medics?
specifically with medics, I don't think, but it happened with the slow mo.
Yep.
The slow-mo? What?
Yes,
He
the
lied
drug that he
about-
got from Jesus.
He lied about being clean when he had taken slow-mo before.
Threnody
Well-
didn't know anything about that, though.
You could have sworn
Yeah.
it came up at one point.
It hasn't
Yeah, you're
come
right.
up.
Oswin, maybe, but no. It's...
It hasn't come up. No, Clark
hasn't
hasn't
come-
admitted yet.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
okay.
remember. I went and listened to all of them. He never came up.
Okay.
Well,
The only one who knew is Axel.
He is squeaky clean.
Cool, thank you.
This entire time, though, you know, Axel is watching him cross-armed.
I know.
I know the truth.
There's a little "I'm watching you" with his paws.
So you didn't actually take it?
No, I didn't.
Did you plan to?
No. Now that's a lie, so I'm gonna have to roll bluff.
Unless you beat 19.
Oh!
No.
No,
He's lying.
he is lying.
Clark,
I wasn't.
please don't lie to me, Clark.
I didn't take it, so why would I be planning on taking it?
Because you're a recovering drug addict.
Fine, I was. I was waiting until we were alone. Or, well, we were everyone was quieted down so I could take it while you were all asleep.
She reaches over and just clasps his hand gently. But you didn't. I'm glad you didn't.
He just looks a little dismayed, but he doesn't seem to know what to say.
Look, I get it. Being in the VR for that long, it was hell. Of course you were stressed afterwards, we all were. Of course you're gonna relapse into problematic behaviour. I did. Oswin did. We all handle stress differently.
What? Why are you so happy I didn't take it anyway? It wasn't by choice.
Because if you'd taken it, it would have set you back.
Well, I mean...
You haven't. You could have held on to it and taken it later. Oswin still would have been woozy enough from the sedative that she wouldn't have made a run for it.
Couldn't risk that.
I guess. Clark, is there anything I can do?
No. I don't think so. No.
Even though it's just keeping an eye on you. She nudges him playfully in the shoulder. Worked hard to get you clean. I don't want you messing up. Undo all my hard work.
Your hard work.
Oh yeah, definitely. I did all the work. Absolutely.
Really now.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do it again.
I know. Fucking again. Fucking better.
You have to figure it out first, though.
I know.
Oh, and after this talk, everyone's gonna think Clark's the one who's taking it.
Throndi is gonna go, listen, between your past addiction and your habit of unintentionally swiping things, I'm gonna just keep an eye on our med supplies. Sound good?
Fair enough.
And fun fact, Throndi is going to count the Med-X. So she also knows there's 49 of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Listen, Clark, there was something else I was meaning to tell you.
He starts using his binoculars to see if he can see any animals. And he goes, uh-huh.
Aww. Does he?
Nah.
Damn it! Fuck you!
He sees a mud crab?
A mudkip.
A mudkip?
Do you
Kind of
really want me to say you see something?
No, it's fine. He sees a mirelurk. Oh wait, that's V.
I just
Because
want
I
Oswin to
can.
have. I just want Oswin to have more pets.
Seriously, though.
Remember, you spent the last 8 sessions, technically not 8 sessions in the VR, and the last session basically only happened over a span of a couple of hours.
True.
What session did I get V in?
Don't worry, you will have plenty of chances in the future.
Fine. Okay. Anyways, so
yes.
he's he's like clearly trying to change the subject when he's using his binoculars, but then when he doesn't see anything, he sighs and puts them away, and he's like, "Yeah."
It's just... It was brave of you to tell us about your past like that, even though I might be wrong, but you seem like you're ashamed of it.
I mean, yeah.
And that's just the thing. There's this thing in my past that I'm ashamed of too. And I've been blaming myself for it for 4 years. And I think you've been blaming yourself too, and it's not that we haven't screwed up. We have. But when I said to you that you don't need to be defined by your mistakes, I realized that it's true. You are the kid who ran away from home when he was younger, but that's not all that you are. There's more. And
It feels like all I am. I mean, I wouldn't be here now if I hadn't.
and I wouldn't be here now if I hadn't made the mistake I did. I guess what I'm saying is, maybe we don't have to keep beating ourselves up for it. Maybe we can focus on the good we do. Just keep doing it until it all evens out.
Seems like for every good thing we do something bad too, though. Like, and he sighs and he goes, "Something's been bothering me, Thren.
What is it?
We killed a couple of those guys near the Empire before we knew they were good guys.
I know.
That really bothers me."
I know. And at the time, with Emerald Hills being in so much danger, at the time I would look back and go, yeah, I'd do the same shit all over again, because as far as we knew, they were Legion come to infiltrate the Chandri and enslave everyone in Emerald Hills. They were the enemy. But looking back from now, we could have knocked them out and not killed them.
And with that Lancer guy being pretty decent, I can't help but wonder, what if those people that we just killed a few hours ago, what if they were okay too?
I mean, just because the Elder takes orders from Lazarus doesn't mean that everyone in the Brotherhood does. You're right.
Yeah, they might not even realize what he's doing. I
think that because of the lives we've led, because of growing up in the wasteland, we do what everyone does. We shoot first and ask questions later. Maybe we should try not to.
Yeah.
Although I'm still killing the fuck out of Raphael, just FYI. She smiles.
Yeah, you killed that son of a bitch. Do you want to borrow Amber when you do, by the way? Because I think she could make a really pretty picture. It'd be all red, but you know.
She just pats the shotgun that's slung over her back. I've got a bullet for him, it's fine. I don't care about making it drawn out or any shit like that, I just want him dead. You know what? Even though I really want to be the one to do it, I think I'd be okay if it wasn't. He just needs to die.
I still say you ought to make a pretty picture out of it. But
Oh, you have a bit more artistic integrity than I do, I suppose. Must come from being so pretty.
Hair flip. And he smiles and winks.
Osmond's a lucky girl.
I try.
Yeah. Listen, Clark, she just pats him on the shoulder. You feel yourself slipping? I know it's hard, but you can tell me. I'll try not to judge. Remember, I fucked up too. Yeah, we all have.
Well, and he pulls up his binoculars again and just keeps scouting out, making sure that we're safe.
Binoculars backwards.
No, they're not, you asshole.
They probably are.
No, Clark is not an idiot, guys. He just lacks common sense.
Yes. I think that's probably all we want to do with Ren and Clark, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That was good, Bucky.
Yeah, you were good too.
From what I heard, it was very good for both
Yeah,
of
it
you.
was awesome.
Yay.
Paulson
Also,
didn't watch. Stop.
Yep. Jude just says hi to Pulse, checks up on Red. How is Red doing?
That is a good question.
She is passed out.
Thren questions him in the morning. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot! I forgot to do something during my watch.
You forgot to steal Med-X?
No.
Do you want a retcon?
Can I? think
What
this
did
is
you
the
want
thing
to
I
do?
Oswin was gonna try to go into Trick's bag and look at the butt of his hunting rifle.
Ah.
Because she carved into it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Trick's not exactly going to stop you.
Roll me stealth.
Let's see if how the dice gods like me right now.
Where are you going and what are you doing?
Hang on. I need to check something.
Yeah, you remember the last time you said that
That
you
is a
almost
two.
died?
That is a 2!
I think,
So you start rifling. You start rifling through his bag,
I think he wakes
right?
up.
And you
Clang.
and you drop the rifle, and then before you can reach down, tangles around your wrist, and he's awake, staring you in the face.
Eyes?
Oh, he doesn't like you right now. He really doesn't like you.
It's red, isn't it?
She just comes up behind her, looks at her, looks at him, and she goes, "Do you mind if I do it?" You go back to sleep, I've got this.
He lets her go.
Am I
She
able to
just-
see the butt of the hunting rifle?
Roll perception as he puts away the gun.
She just grabs the back of Osmond's collar and pulls her away.
Come on.
Yes!
You don't see any.
Okay.
Sad.
Alright.
Does
One sec, though. Hold up. Wait. I have to see a thing. Talk amongst yourselves.
So how you doing?
3.
I'm just bookmarking all these baby goats.
Oh,
Have you seen all the pictures I sent you, Dally?
No,
Okay, never
I'm
mind.
still catching up.
There's a lot of pictures.
I don't doubt it.
That's like the top page of r/aw.
Oh,
Okay, so
Yes,
nothing
that's
special.
exactly what it is.
okay.
And
These
everything.
goats are so happy.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So nothing happens. There's nothing special. I thought there was until I realized something. And he goes back to sleep. And daybreak happens.
Before daybreak happens, can Threnody, during her watch, kind of look over him, make sure he's not, dead?
Oh, you can
Yeah.
tell he's awake from the massive amounts of snoring he's doing.
Wait, he's awake?
Or
He's
alive.
snoring. Yeah, he's alive.
No, yeah, alive, yeah, but sorry.
You said awake.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you mean
Sorry,
to
no,
say awake,
no,
or did you just mean to
Yeah,
say alive?
I'm sorry. I
Meant to say
to say
alive.
you can tell he's alive by the snoring he's doing.
Okay. I was going to say, is he fake snoring? No.
Worth noting, Jude checks up on Red as well during their watch, and if Red's still sleeping soundly, Jude will actually pull Red's head into their lap.
He is pale, a little sweaty, and the bags under his eyes are just huge.
Jude looks very concerned,
Threnody notes this. She will be having words with him.
and Jude makes a mental note. Pulse, can you help me remember something?
Remember what?
I need to ask Thren to check up on my little boy.
Hey.
Okay.
I thought it was
She's
going to be,
going to-
make sure Thren doesn't chew out my little boy.
She's going to have words with him. Those words are go the fuck to sleep.
Woke me up to say
Reminder,
that.
Reminder, Threnody, Jude did at one point damn near pick Little Red up by his ear.
When did that happen?
Oh no, Daddy wasn't around for that.
Oh, okay.
Jude
yeah,
loves Red/Trick, but is not afraid to give some tough love.
That's how we got him to talk, was Jude picking him up by his ear.
That's...
Like,
He goes,
And-
ow, 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 ow.
Oh, this beaver is so happy. Sorry.
In fairness, it was justified because Red, I'm guessing it was Red, was badly injured and had gotten up to start fighting with someone in the, what's the word? In Miss Cherry's training dojo anyway.
No, I
Definitely
think that was afterward. Like,
Either way, they got around to trying to fight someone while they clearly weren't ready yet.
Yeah, he was still seriously injured when that happened.
yeah,
Mm.
okay.
Definitely.
I
was
think
so
it's
So
something
it-
twice then.
No, Jude will not hold you back from chewing Red and Trick out.
Okay. With that all played out, morning comes, and nothing unusual.
Jude's gonna say to Thren, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I do want to point out, Red and Trick is still asleep. And I almost knocked something over. Yes, and beyond that,
Jude's
Can
gonna
Oswald
say,
drive, please?
no, you fucking can't.
Why?
Because the last time you tried to drive, you ran off. And then almost died.
They are still my horses!
Yeah, and there are a lot more of us than you.
Threnody is going to go over to Red and gently lay a hand on his shoulder. Okay.
Yeah, Thren, can you check up on my little boys?
he is snoring.
How long has he been out at this point? Oh, wait,
Uh,
I don't even, because he was asleep when we got back, and it's morning now. So
He woke up during Oswald and Claire's watch, because
yeah, but he
Oswald
was,
can't
he was
sleep
up for a
for shit.
minute or so. Probably 10 hours by this point.
A good half a day. Almost.
she
I was
kind
gonna
of
say
just
10 hours. I didn't know days change.
A little under a half a day.
Pretty good amount of sleep for me.
Oh, yeah.
she gently shakes him by the shoulder. Hey, kiddo. Hey, it's morning. You need to start getting moving soon.
Okay, I have to see something.
Boy, wake
What?
your ass up before I wake it up for you.
Be gentle with your kid, Jude. Are you seeing if it's Red or Trick?
Jude is keeping an eye on that, but they're also driving at the moment.
He stretches, yawns,
We just say we've put him in the open top cart so Threnody can kind of hang out with him.
Yeah, sure. He kind of takes off Tango, massages his arm a little bit. His eyes are still like his eyes are still basically closed. Like he can't open them yet because he's still like super tired.
Sleepy, huh, kid?
Yeah.
Who am I speaking to?
He gives you a look.
Well, see,
Red.
that's a red thing to do, so I don't know.
Look at the eyes.
He rolls his eyes.
Still red.
Just say which one you are.
I can't help that you're identical.
He does the anime thing of like bringing down his eyelid and sticking his tongue out at Jude.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, you little shit.
He definitely makes sure you can't see.
Oh, well,
Like when you're not looking.
Red, is that you?
I want to know, man.
So what's the last thing you remember?
Waking up on the ground in a hammock.
Oh, so you were awake in the vault then?
Yeah, that's a rude awakening.
A little bit. Sorry, but it couldn't really be helped. Better than you actually waking up in virtual reality, though. Trick decided that probably wouldn't have gone well.
I'm not forgiving him for anything.
I'm not asking you to. I don't really know what it's like to live with another person in the same body, so can't really make any judgments. Listen, anything happen while you were down there?
Now that I know, I wasn't awake very long. At this point, he puts Tango back on, and you can tell he's cracking his knuckles, even through Tango.
Osmond is definitely not making eye contact with him at all.
Oh, he quite clearly has his bag next to him.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm guessing Oswin is tied up again.
Yep.
Yep.
I was not gonna run off. She was just gonna sit in the back of the
Nope.
cart and play with Axel.
Yep. Tied up.
Jude's gonna yell back.
Please keep her arms free so she can play
Nope.
with Axel. Please.
Threnody will have, like, her legs bound, but her arms free.
Thank you. She's
Oh,
playing with Axel.
Jude is going to yell back. Hey, am I right in guessing it's Red back there?
It is.
Don't be a little shit, Red.
That's Red's default state of being.
Well, he's not being so bad right now.
Be less of a little shit, Red.
Yeah, you'll
Be
behave.
a small turd.
She just kind of props her boots up on the opposite bench and says, "Oh, you'll be good, won't you, kiddo?"
He just sighs.
I'd say you're free to go back to sleep since you're tired, but I'm guessing that now you're awake, you'd rather not.
Yep.
I don't suppose you know why. Trick was seemed pretty out of it when we found him. I don't know how much you gathered, but we were pretty much stuck in VR for about a week, and Trick was on his own, well, apart from the animals, for all that time. He seemed like he was in a pretty bad way, actually.
He
Really
starts
pale.
rummaging. He starts rummaging in his vest as you're talking. He pulls out a pack of cigarettes,
Ugh.
takes one out, puts it in his mouth, and lights it.
Anyway, you wouldn't happen to know why Oh. Were you smoking down in the vault as well?
Yeah, why?
You might be giving Trick withdrawal.
And?
You don't really care, obviously.
Nope.
I'm not going to stop you, but I'm going to talk to Trick and see what the problem was. When he's next around, obviously.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. So, if I had my way, he wouldn't be coming back.
Yeah, well, you two share. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Tell that to him.
you do know why he feels... You killed a lot of people, Red.
Murderers, thieves, slavers, yep.
Is it because of us?
Roundabout, I guess.
She looks over at Clark.
He's not paying attention. Oh,
Something up, Bucky?
no, I just thought I saw something, but it's good.
Okay. Hey, Red, you wanna go hang out with your parent for a bit?
I get the sense you're trying to get rid of me.
Someone I might need to speak to.
1 sec. Okay, I'm back. What was that?
Da-ba-da-ba-da. Something. Yeah, I think you might be trying to get rid of me. There's someone I might need to speak to.
Ah, yes.
Besides, it's not as if you exactly enjoy my company.
I don't know. Better than others.
Yeah, right.
Who does he look at when he says that?
He's not looking at anyone in particular. But he
Okay.
just says, yeah, I can think of about 5 people off the top of my head. I'd rather not. But he stands up and he dusts himself off. He grabs his bag and he goes, look, if you're worried about me taking after you, trust me, I did the exact opposite. And he goes to the front and sits next to Jude.
Hey, Bucky. This might be a good time to do the thing. Do you mind if I do?
Sure.
Steve.
You start hearing huffing and puffing coming from beside the cart.
Oh, God, stop.
He's running.
She
Running up.
turns around and folds her arm over the side of the cart and goes, Steve, you can come sit with me. I'm not going to proposition you.
He stops, puts his hands on his knees, and the cart keeps going. He's like,
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, we called Steve. Oh, and Red is coming to sit with you.
Jude's going to put a hand on Red's shoulder and just say, you know I love you even though it's easier, Red.
every day.
I'm going to assume that's a yes unless told otherwise.
Now,
You-
real quick,
you make
out
sure
of
you tell me just about every day.
Good.
Now, real quick, out of character, I know what Threnody is going to ask for, and before you say no or that it's not within Steve's power, I want you to hear me out, but let's let her ask first.
Okay, Steve.
I have actually, given the ideas that you have, Bucky, I have ideas to build on that might help conserve certain things and not cause paradoxes. But anyway.
Steve gets on to the back of the cart.
It's just Serenity in the back of the cart, by the way, unless anyone else wants to be there.
Well, where did Claire tie Osmond up?
In the actual cart,
The back of the cart? The
No.
back cart or the covered cart?
the covered cart.
Okay.
So is Steve actually getting in the cart?
Yes, he's in the cart.
Is that just for fun, or...
Gotta entertain myself somehow.
Oh, we're not entertaining enough.
Even interdimensional force.
Are you not
breaking-
entertained?
We did
Oh,
almost,
you're-
Breaking demons need to get exercise.
we did almost, nearly get ourselves killed. Come on, give us some credit.
I need to pee, but this is happening, so I can't leave.
We could go to, like, if anyone else had seen...
Nope.
Steve, got a couple of thoughts.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, of course you do. One of them is about Red and Trek.
Yep. My dog just floated.
Said Steve.
Steve just stops for a second and he's like, my dog's just farted.
Reminder that
Can
my
we just
dog.
canon that Rex just farted then?
Rex just gaffs.
Thanks, Rex.
Reminder that when, before my dog started going deaf and before her arthritis got really bad, she would run away from her own farts.
Yes. That's adorable.
When I was little and an asshole, I would sneak up behind her and go, and to make her get up and run away.
Oh, yes.
But anyways,
Yes. Okay, so, which one of them used their wish way back when? Everyone
I'll
gets
give
one,
it-
right? That
I'll
includes
give
both
you.
of...
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Was it Trek? Because if not, the second guess is going to be Red.
He shakes his head.
Which one are you shaking your head to? Come on, man.
No, he shakes his. Oh, I thought the second part was out of the thing.
Oh, right.
He shakes his head to the first one.
So it was Red. Red loves Jude a lot, doesn't he?
Yep.
But so does Trick, right?
In their own ways.
They're both pretty screwed up, Steve.
You're
And
telling me.
but it's just it seems to me like they're screwed up because they have to share the same body. What if they didn't?
Mm-hmm.
is this the time where I have to start justifying?
Steve,
Emotions for you to continue.
can you help them? Trick still has a free wish, right?
I could and I couldn't.
Threnody kind of makes the hand gesture for him to continue.
Also, Bucky, fuck off and pee right now.
No fair. I want to
Hashtags.
hear.
I order you.
Well, I didn't go to bed when you ordered me.
You went to bed when I told you, so
How
go
about
bed.
we don't continue the scene until you get back? Go on, Bucks. We'll talk amongst ourselves.
I'll be really quick.
Okay.
Alright.
There's a scene I kind of want to play out.
Do
Oh,
it.
really? Is it between Red and Jude?
No.
Does
Who's in between then?
is Red wearing a Pip-Boy?
I said no.
Okay.
He's not. Which brings into question, where is it?
Yeah, where's that one?
Yeah, that is a good question.
But we
Where
don't
is
know
that?
that one exists yet.
Pulse
Oh,
does.
Pulse does.
Oh, shit.
Doesn't
Red
Osmond as
does.
well?
And I
Anyway.
think Pulse told everyone.
Did she?
Yeah, I think she did.
When? Was Threnody there?
I think it was just before we went into
Yeah, it
Jack's
was.
vault.
It was. And didn't Osmond know as well? Because she got 3 beeps.
Did
Yeah.
anyone
Yes.
time me?
No.
No.
I mean,
Damn. Okay.
well, since Bucky's here, I will continue. That is very amusing.
What is?
Oh,
God
look
damn
at me! My fingers aren't attached to my body, and I'm so smart. Lapis pretending to be Peridot.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, he goes, I could get them a new body, and I could even transfer one of them to said body. The issue is, whoever's stuck with the first body still has the same issue.
What?
It's... Imagine a copy of yourself.
Right.
It doesn't erase the original, it just copies it. So whoever's in that one, and he points to Red and Trick, is still in there.
So what? If we, for instance, put Red in a new body, he'd still be in the original?
There would be two Reds, and Trick would still have the same issue he's having now.
There's not a way to... Damn. Bucky, we didn't think of this. Bucky thought of everything else. We didn't think of that.
But here's the thing. You don't understand, there is backstory to everything,
Yeah.
and this has come up in the backstory.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Eli.
Just for the record, Jude won't actually say this, partly because they aren't hearing it, and partly because they'd never bring that up. But if Steve is capable of taking Red out of the body, but Red is still left in the body, but also being in the other body, then Steve could just do the same with Trick with another body, and the original could be killed.
But that feels way too morally ambiguous to actually do.
Yeah.
That would be.
That's like the
killing.
prestige. That's the prestige level of fucked up.
A little crossing the line, in my opinion.
Yeah. Steve will then say, and you notice that he glances towards Red/Trick. He says, "Greater minds than my own have looked into this."
You mean Trick and Red, don't you? They just want...
The only person that hates being together... The only person that hates being together more than them being together more than all of you are them.
There has to be something we can do.
I just...
Dude, does Clark say this?
No, he's not in the conversation, but, like...
I know. She
Can't
just
Threnody say it?
She just looks at them.
Jude has a hand on Red's shoulder and is just sort of chatting with them.
She just looks
Anything
at
in
this.
particular?
Okay, softens.
Nothing in particular, just friendly chatter.
General
He's
banter.
friendly back.
There's nothing we can... There has to
Out
be
of character, Steve is very specifically talking about sense.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that was the way he was gonna do it.
We were thinking clones.
Yeah, we were thinking clones.
Although out of character, would the same apply to clones?
The issue is you'd have to have some kind of technology to transfer the mind. While the Institute does have that, I'm not sure if the underground lab does.
And it's not really transfer of a mind, it's just making a copy.
Yeah, that's why he said it was
and then
making a copy.
imposing that copy upon a new
No.
system. There's no
With-
soul to transfer, it's just copying the information and putting it in.
Not with Curie, right? I thought with Curie they did an outright transfer.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
But-
but Curie is only one person in one body.
She was okay with it. She would have been two, but she was okay with it. It's basically killing the original. If you kill the original.
It's the Star Trek teleporter problem.
Yeah.
In essence, except the original is still around.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of looks at them with her softened gaze and is just... So they're trapped together.
He looks specifically at you. He says, "There are for ourselves."
I know. And I'm sure you do.
If Jude was hearing this, they would be mad.
He hasn't taken his eyes off you yet. He goes, "Yes, I do."
Steve, is there something particular you want to say to me?
Not right now.
Oh, bullshit.
She just smiles a little. Always playing hard to get. Oh yeah. By the way, she leans back. Michael, huh?
What can I say? I have a lot of names.
You ever gonna tell us the real one?
I won't have to. You'll figure it out.
Are we going back under the lab to find your experiment?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't think you will.
What?
In fact, I don't think you're going back into the lab again.
Why? What's happening to the lab?
Nothing's happened to the lab, but, you know, things will happen. Things. Very soon, actually, in the next... I'd give it 2 days.
Damn it, I wish Jude was back there.
Actually, it's coming to the bit where it's like, well, I do love these one-on-one chats where you drive me absolutely crazy and not in the good way, but there is a slightly more relevant subject at hand, and I think we all need to be on this conversation. She stands up and walks closer to the closed-top cart while still remaining in the open-top cart, and sort of beckons for Steve to follow her.
He does. He's still sitting in the cart, but he is closer to the closed-top cart now.
She sits back down as well. How do you know Lazarus?
How do I know?
Jude looks back and says, Red, would y'all mind driving for a little bit?
Here's the issue. Before you can say that, and after Thren says, "How do you know Lazarus?" Red pipes up, still smoking his... He's probably like chain smoking his third cigarette at this point. He goes, "He's an absolute ass."
We know that.
Oh, you know him too. I take it you met the man before the war.
Well, no
Not
shit,
personally.
kiddo.
I mean, being the head of a mafia kind of makes you an ass automatically, but he was a right ass.
That's how I know the name.
Coming from you, Red, I'll take that seriously.
That's how I know the fucking name? Of course that's how I know the fucking name. Of course I do.
Andrea?
What?
Okay, let me explain. Should I explain, or?
Yes.
Hunter?
I can explain.
Okay.
In the campaign that they were playing before, where they time travel, they
Oh.
came to a city called New Lexington that was run by 5 mafia heads:
Uh-huh.
Lord Lazarus, Lady Octave, Mr. Candy, Mr. Stripes, and the Oberholzers.
I see.
That's how I know the name.
Yes.
And I've been wondering why I've known the name, and now I know the name.
Well done. She looks back at Steve. Alright, so Red knows him. Steve. Michael.
Jim?
He
Pretty sure there was
probably
a third-
has gone by Jim.
Pretty sure there's a third name in there somewhere.
Fuck truck?
The Omnish! I'm sorry.
You'd like that way too much.
Look at that dog. Oh my god. He's so cute. Oh, I want that.
If you guys just heard the microphone crashing, I apologise. I knocked it over.
Can I have, please?
Anyways, He says, never met the man personally.
And yet, he has his fingers in so many pies that I can't help but wonder if he wasn't behind your creation.
Now that'd be spoilers.
You get. She's smiling. She's smiling, but still.
Is he in swinging range? 'Cause I can't move.
No, he's not.
No.
Damn it! Osmond is just going.
Actually, like he was a moment ago, but the moment you like decide, you know, I'm gonna hit him. He's like a foot over to.
He just
point where you can't hit
leans
him.
out of the way.
Osmond is just like leaning over, trying to get at him.
She's like duct taped to a seat.
Pretty much.
Because I kind of snapped all the rope last night.
Let's just say he had a lot of money to spend on a lot of illegal things.
Such as experimental science under a lake.
Unsanctioned by the military or the government.
Unsanctioned by anyone except himself and Vault Tech, if I remember correctly, and the Peacekeepers.
And the head of the Peacekeepers, oh.
Anderson, you knew him personally, didn't you?
You could say that.
And Kimball?
Steve, can you time travel?
Me, personally? No.
Yeah. No, okay. Well, that makes this a little more... Okay.
He knows all possible futures, though, so probably knows
Well-
everything about... She jerks her
So-
finger at Red.
Don't need to time
Yeah,
travel
but-
if you already know the future.
But it means he's known about Red since before he got Red into cryo.
Do you say this character?
Sorry?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because Red was around when I was around. And I know all possible futures.
You always knew that he would go back because you remembered him.
Mm-hmm.
On the subject of you knowing all possible futures,
Oh, great, my favorite subject.
The
I thought you-
future.
I thought your favourite subject was riddles.
Second,
Or silly
or
outfits.
third, maybe fourth.
So,
I know, I've lost track at this point. At least in the top 10.
Oh, good. So you got some vague idea.
True or false?
Okay,
You've.
I think I just zarred and missed all of that.
Oh no. When did
What
you?
did Steve say?
When did you zarg?
Right when Hunter was about to say something.
That's specific.
Yeah, like what was he responding to?
It was after the riddles thing. Whatever he said right after the riddles.
Oh, I said, oh, maybe second or third. Maybe it's at least in the top 10.
Possibly top
okay.
5.
You didn't miss much.
Okay.
Steve, true or false? You use your knowledge of all possible future outcomes to stop some of the less desirable outcomes from happening in our timeline, such as saving the Chandri and Pulse's vault. It's what you've been implying, Steve. Are you saying it's not true?
Maybe I'm just some crazy ass who knows all possible futures and can teleport and is invulnerable.
Oh my fucking god, Steve. Do you have a medical condition that makes you speak in fucking riddles?
If so, can I research it? Because that would be groundbreaking.
Actually, that is a thing, but no, I don't.
Well, I don't think you...
Because, you know, it's at least in the top 10. Second or third. I don't know, maybe second or fourth. I don't know. Maybe second or fourth.
Well, Listen, Steve, if you're manipulating us somehow from behind the scenes, don't you think we deserve to know about it? You know I hate being manipulated.
I mean, he wouldn't exactly. Wait, actually, he'd be a better manipulator that way.
Okay. Let's say you're at a four-way intersection, right?
Okay.
And the path directly in front of you, you don't know what any of the paths go to. You just happen to know that the path directly, you don't know anything. So it doesn't matter what path you take. But let's say the path directly ahead of you leads to your certain and utter death. The other two...
I just rolled a nat 20. Why?
To do what?
I don't know.
Whatever.
You rolled a nat 20 and I didn't see when it was. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Bucky, don't Google things about symptoms that you have.
I
That is
know,
a bad
but-
idea.
But
Very
all,
bad idea.
But
Don't
all of the
self-diagnose. That's like the
Okay,
worst thing to do.
fine.
Go to the doctor.
Because
He
if that was
has.
the case, I would be dead right now.
If that was the case, most people would believe they have cancer because that seems to be the most common answer.
Like, I looked up things that I could possibly have one time. I legit should be dead by now. But I'm not. Go get checked out by a doctor.
I'm going to. I've
And
been
then-
planning on it.
Probably
Okay, good.
2 doctors, just to have a second opinion. Because doctors get it wrong sometimes.
Yeah, even doctors can get it wrong.
In fact, they always get it wrong because they never fucking help me.
Mm.
Do we need to take a break? I can, okay. So, I'm sorry, where were we? Can anyone remember? Shit.
Jude had just insulted Steve, I think.
That
I
works.
think it was about the intersection.
Right, yeah, Steve was saying that there's an intersection and the one ahead leads to your certain death.
Ah, yes. He says, the one ahead of you leads to sudden death. The other two lead to pressing issues, but not sudden death. I'm not going to stop you from taking the left or right path.
Just the middle one.
Is that set in character?
Yes.
Okay.
Is she right?
Maybe.
It's just that last time you spoke, you said that even though we think you're a dick, which by the way you are, that you have been trying to do good. And what motivate and smarter. Oh shit! Oh shit!
What happened?
No, it's just the things were
Nothing's
lighting up.
gone wrong. I think they just turned the cameras off.
No,
Yeah.
no, you, Smarty and Andrea's icons were... Oh no.
Daddy dropped her mic again.
Oh god. Can you guys hear me?
That's probably what she was saying shit about.
Yeah. It did sound like she knocked her mic over again.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry, I
Daddy?
panicked because I could see icons lighting up, but I couldn't hear anything. And I was kind of like flailing a bit, and my microphone went over again. So yes, I can hear you guys. You can hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my god.
Oh, Skype has killed her mic because she can be heard on the stream.
Oh no!
We can't hear you, Dally.
Can you hear me
It
now?
just suddenly decided to do it.
I'm gonna drop.
It's like the fucking weird lightning strike all over again.
Gonna drop and reconnect.
It's-
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yay.
God.
Hugs for Dally.
Right, so, something. Right,
I believe the last words were, oh shit.
okay, so Threnody was saying,
Oh shit.
you said that you were trying to do good, and in my experience, the people who try hardest to do good are the ones who have fucked up in the past, who have something to make up for. Does that sound accurate to you?
Yeah, sounds accurate.
What'd you do, Steve? What happened? Or is that spoilers?
If you were on a cliff with someone you know, and you know for a fact that person's going to fall over the cliff, who's more evil? The man who knows it's going to happen and just lets it, or the man that pushes him?
That depends on a lot of situational variables right there, man.
The third person that tells you to do a flip.
Points at Claire. That would be her.
You legit, you make Steve Cracker smile when he starts laughing.
Yes.
Gets me every time.
Dude, you're omniscient. That's like every single second for you. So, no, you can't really do anything about that.
You can't save everyone.
So what happens when you let 20 billion people die?
20 billion?
Are there even that many people still in the world?
He's not talking about the people that still exist, he's talking about the people who existed before the bombs fell.
Was
Aren't
that
you?
20 billion?
I know there were
I believe
quite a
so.
lot in the world.
To be precise, there were 10 trillion people.
That was a lot.
Whoa!
Wait, really? In
The
the...
human race got busy.
In canon, they don't say exactly how many people exist, but today there are 7 trillion people. And it's 70 years in our future.
No, hang on.
Doing-
Wait. In real life?
We have 7 trillion people on
No,
the planet.
billion.
Yes.
Yeah, 7
No,
billion.
we have 7 trillion people on our planet.
No,
Billion.
No, we have 7 billion.
Billion.
It's 7 billion.
7 billion?
Yeah,
Yes.
billion.
Yeah.
We could not handle trillion.
And I
Yes,
think
it
we
is.
were-
The famous Doctor Who line, I'm the Doctor, I'm the Time Lord, da, 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 da. He says 6 billion, that was right before we had 7 billion people.
You are right. It is
I don't
7
think we could
billion.
handle 1 trillion, let alone
My bad.
7.
Okay.
So presumably
yeah.
he meant
So-
20 million people.
Yeah, he said.
As a
He says- Yeah, 20 million people died. Actually, hold on. Let me relook at my numbers here.
to quote Randall Monroe, we need to be more honest about the difference between $1 million and $1 billion. The
Yeah.
difference between $1 million and $1 billion is the difference between a glass of wine and 2 minutes with your daughter and a bottle of Jack and a night with her.
Okay. Well, okay, yeah, my bad. 7 million people. And doing rough estimates, 10 million people by the year 2077 with
Billion.
the... Did I do it again? I did do it again, yes.
Yeah.
7 billion people by... 10 billion people by 2077 is not unthinkable, considering that they still have the 50s mentality. So everyone has 2 kids and a picket fence.
At least in America.
At least in America, but, you know, that's still a lot.
Congratulations, it's a picket fence.
2.5 kids and a picket fence.
Oh, that reminds me. I think I have a picture for this. Let me find it.
So, what happens when you let 6 million people die?
Billion.
Oops.
Steve, could you actually have stopped the bombs from falling? Is there a alternative timeline where that happened?
If there is, what do we do?
If there is, we don't exist in it.
I mean, we still do. I reckon we would still exist, but not...
No, we wouldn't. The people,
We really wouldn't.
the couplings that would need to happen for us to have been created, the circumstances for them would have been completely different, and they wouldn't have happened.
Like, seriously, my history, like my genetic material wasn't made.
Okay,
Back
maybe
then.
not all of us.
No, none of us, Claire. None of our parents would exist either. Everything would be too different. People who were dead in our time would have been alive in another time when the bombs hadn't fallen.
Yeah, time travel!
I fucking hate time travel.
Out of character. And yet, in some universe, there is a world where they aren't all dead.
Is Steve saying that, or are you saying that?
No, out of character. There is some
Alright.
universe out there where the bombs didn't fall, and yet the entire party is still alive.
So what
Huh?
you're saying is we're going to be in
We're
that
gonna have an
universe.
AU at some
Are you talking
Basic-
about this
basically,
universe?
it's a joke about the AU. Like an AU version. Like Mollis Takes
I thought you
Manhattan,
were-
but instead of...
So what
I
you're
thought you were
saying
talking
is
about-
someday we're going to switch places and go to a different universe.
I was thinking it was going to be this universe, and he's just talking about us.
I would be...
Waste exactly 4 hours in this tomfoolery.
Can we please just have a few filler episodes where we do where we're zapped into the AU?
No.
It's not as fun as you might think.
Yeah.
Fine.
It would have to be a short-term thing.
Very
Yeah.
short term.
And also,
Like one session.
yes, my link is very, very relevant.
God damn, I'm stuck.
So what you're saying is that I should just stick to making our characters in Sims.
Yes,
Yes.
always.
I stand by that statement. I hate time travel.
I know you do.
That's fair.
Okay. Steve, could you honestly have stopped the bombs from falling, though? Is that one of your possible futures?
Or by possible pasts.
There are technically infinite amounts of possibilities. I simply take the most common when I make those general kind of statements. But
You still have a lot of guilt hanging around your shoulders. Not necessarily through any fault of your own, but it's there. You want to balance the scales, right?
he nods.
Are we helping with that in any way?
You always have.
Because I don't know if you've noticed, but we're a bunch of fuck-ups.
Yeah,
Some
Yeah,
more
you
than
are.
others.
but you also gotta look at what good you've done.
Clark and I were talking last night.
I don't know.
Clark jumps up at his name. He's been
most-
kind of not paying attention, but now.
I know you know everything, Steve. Well, almost everything. I'm mostly saying that for the others' benefit. We've taken lives that perhaps we shouldn't have. And with the information we had at the time, we thought we were doing what was best, but the information we gained afterwards, we realised that maybe it wasn't. We're thinking maybe we should be more careful. Less of the shooting first and asking questions later.
And how do you propose in doing that?
I could ask questions while shooting.
Clark sighs for a minute and he goes, "Have we killed anyone that didn't deserve to die? Or
Of course
didn't
we
need
have.
to die?"
It's the wasteland.
Clark, we can't know who deserves to die. That's not something that humans can have some kind of value call on.
Well, we know at least 3.
Okay. With the exception of Lazarus, Raphael, and who's the third?
Caesar.
Yeah,
Alice.
or the elder.
4.
4.
4.
There are 4 people who definitely need to die.
Details.
Look, there are some people that we know we have to kill for the safety of the wasteland. Raphael is not reformable. He needs to die, or else we will never be truly safe. But the Lazarus mercs, the Brotherhood recruits.
Clark shoots a look at Oswin.
Oswin is not paying attention, playing with Axel. What are you talking?
Oswin, them Brotherhood mercs didn't need to die.
No, she didn't actually say that. She was just not paying attention,
Okay.
playing with Axel.
Purposefully not paying attention.
Yeah.
And even, Jesus Christ, when those raiders attacked our cart, we could have just chased them off. We didn't need to kill them.
I mean, I'm more than willing to stop shooting first. Means I get the chance to try and scare the shit out of more people.
Those raiders hurt V? Yes, they did.
It's more of
I
a
agree with her.
neutral murder ship.
See, Red agrees with me.
There's also the fact that, you know, if we hadn't killed the raiders, they might have gone on to kill people who were even less deserving of death. It's fucking hard. We're just human. We can't make these kinds of calls accurately. Welcome to the philosophy session.
How do you think I feel?
Yeah, I'm starting to get that.
Jude blinks and says, "Actually, Steve, why are you here?"
Question.
I
How
called him.
far away are we from the church?
Good question.
You're getting there. He looks at you. You mean here as in this court?
Here or
Here
here?
as in
Here.
this plane of existence?
Specifically right now, this card. What you
She
call
called
it,
me?
fur?
Throndy puts up her hand. I called him.
What fur?
Honestly, though, you have a point. I have been giving y'all way too much.
What?
Way too many riddles, yes. Not enough straight answers.
Clark raises his hand and says, "I'd like some spoilers, please."
I prefer not to have spoilers.
Well,
I mean-
then shut your fucking ears.
What are you driving at, Steve?
Actually-
Are you getting tired of us calling on you all the time?
Actually, when you say I would like some spoilers, he looks at you and goes, "Try the bus."
Bus.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
I don't
we
get
just
it.
We just need to remember that. I'm sure
You
it'll
must
make sense in time,
spoilers.
just like Silent Square.
I don't get it, Steve.
It's a spoiler. You don't know what it's for, but it's a spoiler. You
I want
didn't
more
ask for-
spoilers.
It could have been
Didn't ask
worse. He could have just
for
put He could have just put, car spoilers on the cart.
Ow.
Foot cramp.
There, I got your spoilers. No, he says, okay, well, from now on, back to the rules. Anything specific that you want, or need, or want to ask for, gotta make a deal. Anyway, you have an appointment to keep, and I don't want to keep you from it. By the way, he's looking at a watch on his wrist that he doesn't have. Like, he's looking at his wrist like he's looking at a watch, but he doesn't have a watch.
Oh,
look
look at my wrist. It's time
Look
to
at my
go.
wrist.
Serenity also looks at his wrist.
There's nothing on it.
We're going to the place where we're going to meet the Brotherhood, yes?
The
No.
order?
No,
Not
Going
the
to-
Brotherhood, sorry. The,
Ezekiel. We're going to the church.
Okay. Okay.
You're actually about an hour and a half from getting there.
Oh my, look at my wrist.
Can you
Look about that time.
untie my legs now? They're starting to fall asleep, and I know it's gonna
No.
be really painful.
Oh,
And Steve is gone.
Serenity.
Oswin, we ain't untying y'all, because y'all fucked up.
It's
Sorry.
more that you fucked off.
you
I'm
fucked
pro-
up
I'm not-
and
I'm
fucked
not-
off.
I promise I will not run away again.
Oswin.
You've promised
I'm sorry.
that before.
I'm sorry to be blunt, but your promises right now mean nothing. We cannot trust you. You're gonna have to earn that back.
Okay.
Oh, she sounds so defeated.
And you ain't exactly been doing a bang-up job so far. Don't think I didn't notice that all the ropes was broken.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that happened.
Neither of us are. I
Like,
really
I was
don't
there,
know.
if you don't know.
Neither of us, I was sitting, she was tied up and I was sitting on her. And yet she still managed to break out. We don't know how that happened.
What the
No, I
fuck
did.
did you do that for, anyhow?
I was going to count the medics to see how many Clark took.
And I
Yes, I
said I
have the
would let
list, just wanted to
Frenny
make
do
sure.
it.
Ren-
And
Has she stolen any medics?
How many that...
No, she didn't take
Serenity's
How many
eyes
that
widen.
what?
Serenity's eyes widen. Ah.
Ren?
Well,
What do you mean, how many Clark took?
Clark hasn't exactly been honest with the rest of the party about that. I'm saying this out of character. Serenity's like, oh shit, Oswin knows, and now she's just told everyone else that Clark
Oswald
took
just dropped the
medics.
bomb.
Clark gets up and says, I'm gonna go for a walk.
No, you.
We're in
We're
a car.
still moving, dumbass.
Does someone shove him back down?
Yes. She just leans down, just like the sort of Spider-Man look, and just pushes him back in.
Leans down, upside down, and points
Leans
her gun
down,
at Clark.
upside down, and just pushes him back in.
Well, then I'm gonna go have some me time in the back of the cart, so...
She just
He tries
pushes
to-
it back in.
Clark, you better not be doing. You better not be about to do what I think you're about to do, because I'm back here too.
Wait,
Clark-
Oswin, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Clark looks at Thread and goes, I wouldn't masturbate with you back there. I mean, unless you were into that, but, I mean, I don't think
Oswald
you
looks
are.
between Jude, Clark, and Thren. Jude, why do you think I was acting like that yesterday?
I don't know, I reckon Thren carries sedatives on her.
Oh no, I got hit with that too.
So,
we hit Oswin up with medics so that she'd be out of it. We were out of sedatives.
that medics came from.
I am not opposed to that at all, but... Well, wouldn't Thren just carry medics around?
Yeah, Thren, didn't you have some medics on you?
You are really bad at lying, you know that.
I've already been caught, why bother?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Clark, but at this point, I don't think it's a good idea to lie about it. He had medics, but he didn't take it.
Jude, is uncomfortable, but just sort of adjusts themselves and says, "Alright. Hey, Thran, I ain't too trusting Oswin right now. Could you check the stocks?"
I already did.
Count of
Okay,
49.
good.
Count of 49.
I think we all keep an eye on the stock. Make sure that Clark and... Oh shit. Oswin,
Yeah?
didn't you used to take medics on a regular basis because of your status as an experiment?
That was out of character. It's been 3 months? Or 2?
Hunter?
2, I think.
Sorry, pushing 3.
Oh yeah. It's been about 3 months. I think it'll be fine.
Addiction don't go away, just sleeps.
Can Threnody, look her over and see if she can see any signs of addiction?
Ooh, yes, but it's going to be very difficult if she has it at all.
Okay. I roll health.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the amped up health.
22.
There you go. Sent that to you.
Thank you.
PS symptoms of morphine addiction. I know one off the top of my head. I think I know others. One is dilated pupils.
Threnody looks over... Oh, no, wait. She asks Oswin to, come closer to the,
She can't.
edge. She asks someone to move Oswin closer to the edge of the cart so that she can, look at her without
Bolt's
having to
carrying-
go inside the cart.
Bolt's
Could just
carrying
untie her.
something over.
Nope. Pulse just carries her over.
Once Threnody has a look at Oswin, she frowns. Yeah, I can't tell for sure, but I think we need to keep an eye on you just in case. Tell me if you feel any kind of withdrawal symptoms, okay? Or just anything feels off. Alright?
Okay.
Clark, I'm going to say that he actually is yawning just as I was. And he goes, the symptoms include puking, shitting, feeling like garbage, shaking, feeling chills, and achy, and what else? What else, Thren?
I don't know. Thren does, I don't.
Like, Clark's just, Clark actually knows from experience, so.
Essentially, if you start feeling like Clark, let us know.
Clark shoots Claire a look.
I feel like Clark.
But if you start feeling like Clark, then just talk Clark.
Listen,
Wait, do you mean you do right now?
It's a joke because you guys keep giving her shit.
Oh, okay.
listen. I think we're definitely out of range of the Brotherhood frequency by now. I'm gonna make a radio call.
Alright.
And Threnody is going to open a call to the Chandri.
Okay.
Threnody to Chandri?
An intern answers.
Hey, Rue.
Is it nameless?
Hey, nameless intern.
Hey. Would you be able to get Wendy or Teddy if either of them are available?
They do so.
Who am I talking to? Or is it both?
Let's say both.
Wendy and Weddy.
A little bit of background knowledge that I don't think anyone is aware of. When Wendy, Teddy, and Threnody were all younger, and any of them had trouble sleeping, Mordecai would sing them to sleep. And each of them had a song that was like their lullaby. And Threnady's was It's Only a Paper Moon. Threnody says, hey guys, I had some news that I was kind of wanting to share with you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember how I've been looking for a copy of It's Only a Paper Moon? She says meaningfully. But I've been having trouble finding it.
Teddy goes, yes.
Well, I know where it is, and it's in good I know where one is, and it's in good condition. I haven't been able to actually get it yet. It's a bit more complicated than that, but I know where it is, and I think I'm going to try and get it.
Like, you can hear, like, commotion over the radio. And you just hear, Teddy, get back here!
Is Teddy okay?
There's a moment of silence, and then...
Wendy?
And he goes, yeah, we're fine.
Everything's fine, just a reactor leak.
I know you guys were interested in having a vinyl copy too, so I just thought I'd let you know. When I manage to get hold of it, I'll definitely bring it to you guys so you can listen to it. Sound good?
You can't, like... Neither one of them say anything. You don't know why.
Is anyone else there?
Yeah.
Can you tell me who?
You can hear that Teddy answered that.
Oh no, I mean, sorry. Oh no, what she said was, is anyone else there?
Oh.
Professor Caesar's Palace.
She's trying. She can't tell if the reason they're quiet is because they are so hype, or because she's.
You hear someone getting dragged into the room and then sit down.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
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 Hi, Thread.
Who is it?
Nameless intern.
Hi, kiddo. What's happening with Wendy
Hey.
and Teddy? Hey,
Yo.
you.
Hey, you!
What's happening
You.
with Wendy and Teddy? Are they okay?
Thread looks
Thread?
completely silent, and Teddy looks like he's about to explode.
Wendy, you mean?
Wendy.
No. Wendy.
No.
Um,
You said Thren instead of Wendy. We're just clarifying.
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
meant
I'm
Wendy.
sorry. Wendy looks completely shell-shocked, and
Wendy
Teddy
has
looks
stopped
like he's about
moving
to
and Teddy
explode.
won't stop
In
moving.
a bad way? They really.
You're no help.
They really, really love mint condition vinyls. You see. Threnity's just going to hope that no one is overhearing this call, because even though she's using code, it's not very good. Wendy, Teddy, speak to me,
He's
please?
still alive?
Wendy looks like a fish.
Yes. Okay.
Serenity, maybe you should call later.
Okay. I'll check back another time, okay?
Teddy, it's like, how long?
How long until I can get the record?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on a few things. There's kinda like some security measures where it is. You know how it is with, old world security and stuff. I mean, gosh, it's almost as impregnable as the Brotherhood base.
It's a real steel fortress.
Please tell me Claire says that.
Yes.
And the facepalm. It's
Amazing.
not even Friday, and I'm already having the facepalm. What is this?
Jude
What is code?
Jude is reaching vaguely back to swat at Claire.
Claire's on the roof.
Yeah, but Jude's doing
But
it anyway.
But she's still like hanging. Like her face is actually starting to turn red from all the blood rushing to it. She's still hanging upside down.
You know the thing where a parent is driving, but their kids are fighting in the back, so they just sort of reach back and swat without looking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So help
Jude's
me, I will
doing
turn
that.
this cart around. So yeah, we've got to make a stop somewhere and get some material we need, and yeah, hopefully that'll help me bypass. You know. So can't give you an exact time, but you know, I don't know. Yes, you know, I want to.
Eventually.
I do want to get it as soon as I can. So we're not gonna drag
Finally,
our feet.
Wendy says something. Goes, keep us informed.
Will do. Take care, okay? Stay safe. And
And then the radio cuts off.
oh, okay. Can Threnody have said "I love you" before the radio cuts off?
Oh yes.
Okay.
At which point, where's Jude? Jude's driving, right?
Dude's driving.
Yes.
Cool.
This bat has a teddy bear.
What?
Sorry, I'm catching up on cute pictures. At which point,
The ones I sent you?
I've caught up on those. I'm catching up on Hatters now.
Okay.
Yes, the many. I have a folder now that says "Have a cute,"
Oh.
just for moments like that.
You're a sweetheart.
Oh.
I have one thing called r/r. R/aw.
Aw.
Yes.
So, you hear, hey, Cowpoke! Cowpoke! Don't pretend you can't hear me, Cowpoke!
What?
I know you can hear me, Cowpoke!
Jude looks around and says, yes, I can hear you,
Oh,
asshole.
Jimbo knows you can hear him! Don't pretend you
Jimbo!
can't hear him, Jimbo!
Jimbo!
What?
It's Jimbo.
It's Jimbo! It's old
Who's
Jimbo!
Jimbo?
Remember, okay,
With the...
before the Deathclaw attack, remember when you guys were sitting in the Chandry?
There's an old scavenger guy with one hand.
Oh, old man Jimbo.
Old man
He was
Jimbo.
telling
Jimbo.
everyone. He was
I
telling
don't
everyone
remember
stories.
at all.
What? He was
I-
telling everyone stories in the Chandry. Dude was chilling
Yeah.
out with
Oh,
him.
now I remember.
Yeah, he told stories about the time that he killed an albino albino
Okay.
scillipede.
It
and
got
he told
his
you the
hand.
Yeah, and he told the legend of the grocery store that was untouched by time and has all of its.
Presumably, Jude was playing guitar while that was happening.
Or I like to imagine that they were just kind of like Miguel, like trying to make it dramatic, like.
Wait, wait. I have to find it, but I have that saved.
But yeah, no,
Jude
actually,
looks-
Jude was like very specific, like in his like they were like super cool with his story. Like
Alright.
they were the first one there while he was telling the story.
Jude. Oh, yes, now I remember. Sorry, it took a while. That was me having trouble, not Jude.
That's fine.
Jude looks around and says, Jimbo? Where the hell?
He waves from a building on the side of the highway. Hey, cowpoke!
Jude covers their eyes with one hand and waves back, visibly confused, before grabbing the reins back up.
he comes like hurrying over to the cart. Hey!
Hi, what the hell are you doing here? Weren't y'all at
Well,
the Chandry last time I saw you?
it's a bit of a story. Mind if I take a seat?
Thread
There
of
would be more room if you untied me.
Nope.
No.
That's a lie. You're more compact when you're tied up.
Yep, that. Jude's
I mean-
playing guitar during Jimbo's stories like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can take the rope off your legs and put it around your mouth.
Jude actually makes that noise in character and says, I'm alright with it if y'all are. Hey, Coppertop, y'all ever met Jimbo here? I don't think you have. Jimbo Coppertop Jimbo. Jude's introducing Jimbo to Red.
Yeah, I
Red in the
figured.
back going, that's the name we're going with.
Really? Copper top.
Jude just gives them a shut up look.
That's fair. That's. And he goes, nope. And Jimmy goes, well, nice to meet you. And he holds out his missing hand. He goes, be careful now, I got a bad hand.
Take my good hand.
Red takes it, shakes it, and then goes back to smoking. And Jimbo sits on the seat and goes, well, answer your first question. Old Jimbo was thinking about it, and I decided might be a good time to retire.
What's that got to do with us? Do we just happen to be around?
Why, you just happen to be around. I could use your help.
What is it and where?
Well, see, I was thinking about retiring, and I want to try one last time to get that gold mine.
You mean
Do
the
that, you might
door.
not get to retire.
Well, it's a difference between retiring an old poor broke man and retiring an old
That's true.
broke man. By the way, you can tell that he's like decked out in scavenger gear. He's got like an automatic. He has a saw. He has rope. He's in his leathers. Yeah, he has all this gear on him.
We're on a bit of a time scale right now, but if we're going that way, you can ride.
Are we going that way?
He opens up this map. Well, which way are you heading?
Head into the Order Sacred Flame, then to Riverside.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Vince.
No.
Make sure you hold the mount the right way up.
He goes. Turns it over. Oh. How the hell?
Yeah, no, that's a common problem with a lot of people.
Oh. He looks at it and goes, no, you're heading north and I'm heading... What's this direction? Southeast.
Well, I reckon we can't help you much right now. Sorry about
Maybe
that,
on the way
friend.
back.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I do
Hey.
wish you the best of luck, though.
Well, if I'm still hanging around and come back, look for me. I'm gonna be at the radioactive crater.
That sounds like a friendly place to hang out.
You got enough Radix and Radaway, friend?
As much as I can carry.
Good. Sounds like you're gonna need it.
Do your best not to die.
Try. Lost too many friends to that place. Any hoozle.
It was definitely interesting seeing you again, friend.
You too, cowpoke. And he gives you like a pat on the shoulder, and he jumps out of the court, and he keeps going the way he was going.
I like him.
We're never gonna see him again.
He's gonna die.
Well, hold up now.
He hasn't
Wow.
yet.
Yeah. Here's the thing, like I brought him up as a character. You're like, we're keeping him. Never saw him again. Never brought it up again. And then boom, Jimbo.
Boom, Jimbo.
Boom, Jimbo.
You watch. We're gonna get to wherever fucking.
He's Dr. Lazarus.
We're gonna get to wherever Lazarus is, and then the chair's gonna spin round, and it's gonna be Jimbo.
I fucking swear, Hunter. if you do that.
No.
Yeah,
It's
like
worth, it's
no,
worth
like-
noting I still barely remember.
that's fine. That's fair. But no, like
Go listen to episode 13.
it's like it's like the Dr. Claw from Mr. Gadget, right? Where you can only see the claw on the arm of the chair. And they're like, Dr. Lazarus turns around. Oh, Jimbo!
Oh, Jimbo!
And that voice of his isn't fake. That's just how he talks.
But,
I'm almost tempted to do this now.
no.
You
Anyway, Jude just snaps the reins again and gets the horses trotting up at their former pace again.
And you do so. And unless anyone else had anything else they wanted to do.
Can you untie me, please?
Oh,
No,
No.
and quit asking.
When will you finally untie me?
will you stop
Clark-
running away?
Clark snuggles with her, but doesn't untie her.
I
Can you at
don't
least
think
untie me to get to Riverside so I can get freed from debts?
I don't
No,
think we
can
know
get it.
when we're gonna untie you. Maybe I'll just carry you around.
Because frankly, we can't trust y'all right now.
Although, to be fair, we probably shouldn't keep her legs tied up all the time or else they're going to start atrophying. You do want her to
Oh,
be
no.
able to run when she needs to.
If the time comes, then sure, we'll untie your legs. But if we don't need to, then we're not going to.
I think we should set an actual actual time for when we're gonna set her free.
It's
I
not going to
don't
be
reckon
anytime
there's any
soon.
when I can see in the near future that I'd feel comfortable with that.
Yeah, it's not going to be
Listen, it's... If we're going to be walking around, it's impractical for her to be tied up. Could we just take turns making sure not to let her out of our sight?
Can we keep her tied to something solid, like pulse?
Clark puts his arm around her.
You're not solid.
soon. You're not solid.
Yeah, but my dick is. What?
Fuck's sake.
Dude's going to just reach back and
depends
smack
quite
Clark.
a lot, Clark.
What did he say?
That depends.
It could go either way.
Bat Clark on the head.
Worth it!
Throndity's just massaging her temple like, most fucked up group in the world.
You love us, Thren.
Richly mixed feelings.
You love us.
She
You love
looks-
Jude.
I don't... Now, hang on. Now,
Love you
wait.
too.
Let's calm down.
See-
Let's calm down.
See, wait, what the thing is... What is...
Someone's breathing in their mic a little.
Sorry.
The thing is...
I don't think it was you.
It might have
Thing
been me.
The thing is that... And then Throndy just moves back in the cart.
Love you too. He just leans back up because all the blood has started rushing too much to her face and she's got a little lightheaded.
Jude is visibly blushing and has a tiny smile on their face.
Clark sits on Oswin.
Okay, now you I know I can push off.
Hey! I'm tough.
Clark,
I'm
you're not
not.
that heavy.
I'm powerful.
Like you're a stick.
I'm powerful and manly.
You're a stick.
Starts
Quick
tickling
note.
Clark.
Quick note, Clark buys into the masculinity stuff. I don't. Just saying,
Yeah.
that's him
That's
doing
Clark.
it.
We know.
That's him, not me. Just
Osmond starts tickling Clark.
and he wiggles off and falls on the floor.
Thren's keeping an eye on John, by the way, seeing how he's doing.
Hunter has gone.
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 He is Nonagon.
Oh, he is BRB.
Yes, he is
not-
gone.
He is Nonagon.
John's been there the whole time. So
John's been there the whole time when Steve has
So-
been talking about the stuff, and then Jimbo appeared.
oh my god.
John, untie me.
Is Steve even
John, don't untie her.
is Steve even visible to John?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we established that 2 sessions ago.
Okay, good.
What do we do? The DM is gone.
Burn
We should
You
go
untie Oswin, that's what you do.
everything! Burn the world!
We should,
Untie Oswin!
we should go off the
Burn
rails.
Oswin!
Untie Oswin!
We burn everything, and then we throw Oswin into it.
Boop.
Rah.
Meh.
Sloth noises.
Bucky noises.
Almost.
I used to make pretty good Murloc noises from World of Warcraft.
Of course, you garbage.
Gargling?
Iron Monarch.
There you are.
I am death!
Hatter
Okay, where
back. Hatter.
Yes, I'm back.
Threnody is checking on John. He wants to see how he's doing. Is he still just lying face down on the cart?
Yeah, he's just kind of relaxing.
Okay.
He's
He's just
chilling.
chilling.
Do
So many
we reach
NPCs.
The whatchamacallit?
Yes, you do. You reach the Order of the Sacred Flame. The courtyard's empty, there's no guards.
It's almost like
And-
their numbers were decimated.
Oh, yeah. You get out of the cart and you go into the church, and you see the archangels. You
Yay.
hear what sounds like metal clashing against concrete over and over again from a side room. And beyond that, nothing.
Jude is going to yell at the top of their lungs, "Hey, asshole!"
Yo, Zeke!
That's Captain
Tat.
Asshole.
Tactful as ever, Jude.
If anyone looks at Jude, they'll snicker and say, "Made you look."
Well, I didn't look, so there.
You untie me now?
No.
No.
Juice just carrying it tight up Oswin.
Yep.
Just over
Okay.
the shoulder.
Also, and I'm starting to be tempted to, every time you ask if you can be untied, to add another day to you being tied up.
Or add
I'm all
another
for
piece
that.
of rope.
Or add another piece of rope.
Just could
We have a
tie
lot
her
of
up
pieces
more.
of
Bucky,
rope
it's
now.
uncomfortable.
For some
That's
reason.
why.
Well, I was just
Have you
wondering.
been tied up before?
Yes.
I plead the fifth because
Maybe.
It was uncomfortable to have your legs bound like that.
maybe for you. Anyways, I was more asking because is there a reason Oswin wants to get untied that involves, oh, I don't know, her running off again?
No, she legitimately isn't going to run off again.
Yeah, but we don't
I
know.
promise.
Does not believe.
Uh-huh.
We,
Yeah, we
don't
believe you.
We don't
In-
believe that.
I believe you out of character.
I don't believe that both ways.
It's like, Oswin was acting in character, and now everyone else is acting in character in response to that.
Basically.
That's fair.
Once they... Oh my god, so sorry. Once they, get to the church, Serenity is going to hop out and kind of stretch her legs.
Okay.
And does Ezekiel come out?
He does not.
Marco!
Okay, Jude remembers, but I don't. Why are we here?
We're planning to go picking up Ezekiel.
Are we picking up Ezekiel so we can take him to Pulse's vault to talk about possibly recruiting new members?
Yes.
Is that correct? Yes.
Hold on, I thought...
Izard for that. Just type it.
Oh! Oh my god.
Because I don't think we ever actually discussed it in character.
Yeah, one moment, hold on. I can't find the thing.
I think
Where
it was we were picking up Ezekiel to go recruit members at the vaults. Or at least for Ezekiel and Princess Hoot to talk.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like I just had the map open, like we labeled it that we were gonna drop him off somewhere.
He
That's
mislabeled the vault. You mislabeled it.
Right, right.
You said it was 272. It's 289.
Oh yeah, 289.
Oh, I did. How did I do that?
I have no idea.
Okay, so why are we stopping here?
To pick up Father E.
We're gonna take Father E and drop him off at Pulse's house.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Hatter being the DM and the one who made the map, is that right? Is that why we're picking him up?
Yes. I thought I had at some point been discussed in character, but I may be completely mistaken. One
I know
sec,
you-
guys.
It was
Dally
discussed
and I.
out. It was discussed out of character. But yes. Moo?
Meow.
Wanna?
Thren's gonna, if no one else is doing anything, Thren's gonna saunter over to the
Osmond.
Archangels.
Osmond can't
Okay.
do anything.
I'm back.
He is tied up.
Clark's...
Sorry?
Osmond would go with Thren, but she
No,
can't. at the
I'm
moment.
asking, sorry, what did Hatter say?
I said I'm back.
You were gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Bucky, were you gonna say something?
I was just gonna say Clark is just chilling in the cart for a sec. Like, unless someone tells him to go with them.
Okay, Threnody is going over to the Archangels.
Snake is smoking.
I'll say she is.
I'm not going to say anything to that.
Threnody gives her a quick two-fingered salute. Soldier.
She goes and walks off somewhere for her other teammates to deal with you.
Thren is getting nowhere with this.
I try to be an equal opportunities flirt, but no.
Yeah, two-fingered salute, that means entirely different things depending on the country.
Not that a salute, but she's only using two.
I know what you mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yes,
It's better than a
Um,
one-finger salute.
indeed. Okay,
The
so who's
universal.
left for her to actually talk to?
The same guy that you'll usually end up talking to anyway.
So that's Don.
Yeah.
She turns to him. I get the feeling your friend doesn't like me.
She doesn't like a lot of people.
Oh well, girl can dream. So, we're here to see Ezekiel. Do you know if he's up for visitors at all?
I don't know if he's much up for anything.
All the more reason for us to get him out and about.
Tell him to
then.
get his ass down here.
Or we can go
Yeah.
up and get him, and by we, I mean Jude. You could probably carry him.
He's kind of a little tied.
I'll get him. I'll get him. I'll get him. And Don's just going upstairs. All the while, you're hearing clanging of metal on concrete.
Okay.
What? Sorry?
Is the clanging of metal on concrete from someone training?
It seems to be coming from the training room, yes.
Poke at a round door. Is it the same guy who's always been
It's the
training?
same guy, except now he has a much bigger sword. And he's swinging it at this big block of concrete.
She just kind of blinks and goes, "Do you ever stop for anything other than changing swords?"
Sometimes
Doesn't
with
he-
hammers.
He stops and blinks and looks at you.
Never mind, carry on.
That just, for some reason, that just reminds me of the John Oliver joke about when Putin was doing his Ask Me Anything with Russia. Oh, I can think of a lot of things that I'd like to ask Vladimir Putin. Like, for example, have you ever blinked?
Breath in microphone.
Sorry.
It'd be funny that entire video, like if he's making a video for it, doesn't blink except for that one moment. It goes blink. Okay. And Ezekiel comes down.
Threnody leaves the training guy alone.
And he just goes back to hitting the concrete block. And Ezekiel comes down. He's wearing his armor, but he doesn't have his mace or his shield on him.
Ela?
What?
I was just wondering if Jude wanted to be the one to talk to him.
Oh. Jude will walk up and smile at Ezekiel, still with Oswin just tossed over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
He looks at
Oswin
Oswin.
just waves.
Looks at Oswin, looks back at you. Doesn't question it.
She deserved this, for the record. She earned
Can you
this.
convince them to untie me, please?
No.
No.
But, sir, we are here to pick you up and take you to a... Where are we taking him again?
4289.
His house.
Alright, we're taking you there. But, first we will be making a stop in Riverside, because we got some deliveries and shit to do.
We're making a lot of stops.
Either way, you're getting in the cart.
Fancy a road trip, soldier?
Why?
Because even if you don't, we're going to take you anyway.
I think he means why should he?
Because even if you don't, we're going to take you anyway.
I was expecting that.
Threnody rolls her eyes. Father,
I don't think we share more than one of us.
Threnody rolls her eyes. Father, you have very little in the way of soldiers at the moment, and we know a vault where they have very little in the way of outside contact. Maybe you two could help each other.
And more than that, you might be able to meet some of the Empire guys.
Threnody looks away nonchalantly. Yeah, that
You'll like them. They're all up about fighting, and a lot of them got a nice big stick lodged up.
No, they don't.
Not anymore. I mean, what?
I would reach over to bap you, Threnody, but Jude won't put me close enough.
Ah, another reason for you to stay tied up. Gotcha.
See, it ain't just me.
Oswin is just whimpering at this point.
Why didn't you just leave her in the cart?
Because then she might have gotten untied herself, and then she'd have the perfect time to run away.
Clark is
I'm
in the
not
car.
going to run.
Clark could have watched her.
Oh, right.
That's basically like leaving her alone.
Hey!
Roll me. I don't know. Roll me charisma.
Who's rolling charisma?
Who?
Whoever's talking to Ezekiel. Whoever wants to do it.
Alright.
That would be
Let
Eli.
me check my charisma.
What? I got a feeling it's really low.
Probably about as low as it can get.
Could be metagaming here, but should Threnody do it since she's there and also talking to him and also has charisma?
Yes.
Let
I mean,
Jude roll first, still.
Okay.
I mean, you're both there, so.
Can we both?
Unsurprisingly, my charisma is 50, so...
Can we both roll charisma?
Reroll, DM reroll.
Holy shit!
You.
I mean,
And that 1 and that 99 in the
Yeah.
same session.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Son of a bitch.
Am
I
I
am
still-
bringing that down to at least a success with luck.
I mean,
Am I still allowed to roll?
yeah, go ahead. You're both talking to him.
Oh, for
Need to go check
fuck's
my messages.
sake.
Are you gonna DM reroll that?
I can't. I already used my DM
She
reroll.
used her DM reroll.
That's right.
I'll do
Would
it.
somebody else like to DM reroll that?
I'll do it.
There you go, 68.
Thank you.
Does
I'll
that
buy.
pass?
I'll buy that down. It'll. My charisma is 63, so if I buy it down with 5,
Yep.
okay.
So we both victory, but just barely.
He just looks at the two of you and goes, I don't really have much of a choice, do I?
No.
Oh, you could not.
No, you
but
don't.
what else is there to do from the sounds of things?
I love it.
I like how Threnodi's like, maybe, and Jude's like, no.
She just looks at Jude. Why am I attracted to you?
Jude
Flex.
shakes their head.
Why am I attracted to you, Flex?
Hair toss.
No,
Just been-
Jude just shakes their head and shrugs.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. By the sounds of things, there isn't much that you've been doing around here. Sounds like you don't come out of your room very much.
There's really not much to do.
And that's why you should come with us. See new
If nothing else,
places,
the
Fine.
fresh air will
meet
do
new
you
people,
good.
recruit them.
Fine. Snake, you're in charge!
You realize she
Alrighty.
doesn't talk to anyone, right? What?
Your crush is in charge.
Yeah, she doesn't like me back.
Polyamory.
It's like
Reckon
it's
I
fine.
can't possibly understand why.
It's fine. I got 3 other people who like me.
I
Possibly.
reckon so.
You know what? I'm gonna stop talking because Ezekiel's right there. Okay, off I go. And she
Wait,
starts.
who's the third?
What? Sorry.
who's the third?
John and Belisarius? No.
Ah,
I
John.
was not counting John.
I totally forgot about John.
He blushes, so.
I was counting Jude, Belisarius.
Jude will walk back over to the cart and say, "Hey, Clark, think fast," and just toss Osmond out of
Clark yells, I'm not even gonna roll for that. He just gets slammed in the wind knocked out of him.
No, because it's Osmond. Osmond's gonna go flying a little bit over Clark.
Well,
She's
Jude
so
just
tiny.
barely tossed her.
Yes,
It
but
doesn't
Clark
matter.
Yes, but
It's
Clark is-
Osmond.
Yeah, so Clark's just like, oh!
It's like if you tossed a piece of paper. That's like tossing Osmond.
Clark goes, Jude, your knee is in my balls.
This would help if you could if I was untied. This wouldn't be a problem.
Ah, Jude.
Knee in the balls.
Jude will pick up Oswin and resituate her sitting next to Clark.
Threnody
Claire, can I have a cold bottle of Nuka-Cola?
The hand just comes down with the ball.
He puts that in his crotch.
Threnody mutters something about him having had worse.
And he looks at Thren and he goes, so you've seen the scar?
I stitched
named
the
the
scar
scar.
up!
You see the scar? I made the scar.
He thinks for a moment and he goes, oh right, that was you. I didn't hit on you, did I? probably
No,
did.
you
Shit.
weren't quite coherent enough to do anything like that.
And also, I reckon you had a very large hole in your balls.
They might have fallen out.
Well, if they did, then how did I make Riley? Checkmate.
They fell out after you made Riley.
Why are we having this conversation?
Just pat. Just pat
It's going
Clark on the head.
Jude's gonna climb back into the driver's seat and snap the reins.
Yep. And Red's just gonna like look over at Father Ezekiel, who's sitting down and just kind of like
Sup?
watching you all. And Red's like picking up more strays.
Ezekiel's not exactly what I'd call a stray.
It's a
Okay.
strain that can survive
Oh,
several
yeah,
thousand pounds of C4.
Father Zeke, asshole. Asshole Father Zeke.
Yeah, I like that better than his other name.
Jude just gives Red an affectionate hair muss.
Threnody, meanwhile, has found a spare bit of paper in her bag and written on it, "I'm so sorry," and passed it to John.
Aw.
This is awkward.
I'm so sorry we're talking about Clark's nuts.
Again.
It's almost as bad as his pants.
Well,
And
he's
now
not
we're
iron.
headed.
But
And now we're
Riverside.
headed for ads at that Riverside.
I'm
Well,
going to guess.
several things.
I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be more than one trip. I mean, one day.
Yeah, you leave, you're gonna get about halfway there. The day
about
will
where
end.
So about where the arrow is.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll get about there. The day will end. You'll camp out, and then you wake up, and then you go to Riverside. And unless anyone has any scenes they want to play out, I'm gonna say you just show up in Riverside.
I think I'm good.
Yep,
Everyone's got their scenes out. Everyone's done their scenes.
everyone's done their thing for now.
I have stuff, but it can wait till Riverside, so yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, because I know you actually have several things you need to do when you get to Riverside. You need to talk to Belisarius. You need to talk to Hooves. You need to gather supplies. You need to talk to Ditz about.
You need to talk to Lewis.
You need to talk to Lewis.
Possibly.
You have a lot of
Osmond is
things
going
to do.
to
on
ins-
Riverside.
Osmond's gonna at least insist so she can go into Who's and talk to Lewis.
Fine, but I'm going
Jude
with
is
you.
going to just say, "Alright, I'll untie you, but at the very least, you're staying with Clark."
And at the end of every night, Threnody counts the medic supply, by the way.
Still a count of 59.
49,
I mean, not
yeah.
59, 49.
There's
That
more medics!
somehow
How did
managed to
they're
get 10.
multiplying!
The medics is making babies.
Well, fun
Minutes.
fact, Osron is carrying 4.
What?
Yeah, Osmond does.
No one knows of that though.
If,
in
if
character,
Threnody,
yeah.
if Threnody doesn't
In character.
know, then she's not going to be able to take it off her. This is fine.
Jude, when we get there,
Bucky, how?
What?
Bucky, how?
I just PM'd Andrea, no problem. Go on, carry on.
Oh dear.
when the time comes, are the, well, I guess I just kind of want to start with the scene with the, who's this?
Who?
The Empire.
Yes, them. Thank you for translating, dumbass.
I would also like to ask, by the time we get to Riverside, is it still red?
Yes, actually, he goes. You know, he actually. Here's the interesting thing. He doesn't go to bed.
That's interesting indeed. I knew it. I
He-
fucking knew it.
He stays up
That's-
all night smoking, and for some of you, you can see that he has like a bottle of gin. You don't know what kind he has,
I
but he's
want-
definitely drinking.
My gin.
Jude is super concerned.
Wait, he
But-
drank the wine that I had in the cart, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Damn it, I gotta take that out. That's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
gone.
that was Ben gone. That was the first thing he did when he came out. Had a glass of wine.
Thren's just going, oh my
Took
god,
my
we had
wine.
gin?
I don't know
had
where
gin.
he got the gin,
I want gin.
I had gin.
because it's not in my list.
I PM'd Hunter.
Jude says, Red, are you alright?
It's fine. I just couldn't sleep.
During Oswin's watch, psst. Red, can you
What?
untie me?
No. Oh, so you can go through my stuff again? I don't think so.
Oh.
Clark.
For the record,
Actually, sorry, go ahead.
I didn't realize that was the case, so at one point while Jude's on watch and Red's awake, Jude will say, Red, are you afraid of going to sleep because Rick will come back?
He just has an easier habit of doing it.
And is that why you was afraid, or why he was so tired?
Probably he's an asshole like that.
How do you mean? I'm willing to listen.
I don't get to live my life, and he does everything he can to keep me from doing so.
Ain't you doing the same to him right now, though?
Only because he does it to me. I gotta
But he
get. I gotta
thinks
get.
the same
I gotta
thing
get-
about you.
I gotta get my time where I can.
He thinks the same.
Well, then it's just fair that I do it as well. I mean, if he's gonna do it either way, might as well. Oh, jeez.
What?
What is this bucket?
Bucky.
God, I would Zarg right now, wouldn't I?
I'm sorry. What? Give Batman a dog. Quick, Robin, pet it.
Okay, what? Okay, I think I'm back. What happened? What did Red say?
He said, well, if he's gonna do it anyway, I might as well do it myself.
But couldn't that be why he started doing it? Couldn't this all be a bunch of self-perpetuating bullshit?
Maybe. But I wouldn't be able to find out now, would I?
You might. I want to help you. I want to help you both. I want to make y'all both happy because you're my kids. You're both my sons. And I love you both so
He
much.
gets up. He comes over to you. And he hugs you.
The only person
Right,
Red can
yeah.
stand.
Red, I'm so fucking proud of you, but I'm proud of Trick too, and I want y'all both to be happy if you can.
I'll take care of it.
Oh dear.
You mean take care of him, not take care of him, yeah?
Yes. Get some sleep.
Thank you. And, I'm gonna trust you, 'cause, I don't think you got an...
Uh-oh.
Zarg!
from him,
Eli, you Zar for the last sentence?
and I think you'll do a good job.
Eli?
Son of a bitch!
I think you're lagging.
There's lag.
Just a little.
Do you want to say what?
Ah,
Do you want to say what Jude said again?
what did you all hear of that?
A good bit of it. We only missed like the last,
Couple
like you said,
sentences.
and then you cut off, and we didn't hear the rest.
Okay. Jude says, I think you ain't gotten enough trust in your life, and even though I do want to overprotect you both, and I want to be too much of a parent, I'm going to trust you to keep yourself and your brother
Safe?
what's best for.
Damn it to hell.
Okay, yeah, no. Once what's
Red. I ain't never doubted that for a second.
okay? You saw it a little bit, but I do know what you said. So
I think we might have just lost him.
well, at least we got what he was saying.
Yeah. But anyway, what was Trick saying? To
What?
Oswin?
You mean red?
Oh, Red.
Red, I meant Red. Yes, Red. What was Red saying to Oswin?
Yeah, no. Red was like, so you can go through my bag again. And at this point, he like finishes his cigarette and he flicks the butt of the cigarette at you.
I just needed to check something.
You couldn't have asked.
Hold up. Damn it! This isn't gonna end well.
Oh no, what's he? Are you rolling something?
That's so bad.
That
Red,
is-
what are you doing?
Trying to
feel like-
punch Oswin and just.
I feel like somehow he's underpowered. Like, yeah, I haven't given him the right amount of ability points for some reason. Anyway,
He
yeah,
tries to punch Oswin. Oswin's still
No.
tied up, but
no, he's looking at you. Are you lying or telling the truth?
I am telling the truth.
I'm back,
believes
so just a question. How did Red respond to what Jude said?
Oh, he hugs you again. And, just kind of sits down next to you. He's not smoking anymore. Just kind of sits down next to you.
Proud of you, kid. Alright, sorry, I just wanted to finish that scene.
No,
It's
it's fine.
fine.
It's totally fair. That is a beautiful scene. It is adorable. It is sweet, and there's like a parental pride in it, and I love it.
Go back.
Okay, yeah, and then we cut back to the Osmond scene. Yeah, he believes you. Still not untying you.
Red, why do you have a hunting rifle?
Because I have a hunting rifle. Why?
But since when do you use a hunting rifle?
Since I was like 10.
You have a combat shotgun.
Riot
You
shotgun.
don't have a hunting rifle. Riot shotgun, right. Friends, the combat shotgun. So many different kinds of shotguns! Why do you have a hunting rifle?
Because I have a hunting rifle. Is it a crime?
to have more than one gun.
It just seems out of character for you, in my opinion, I guess.
Well, boo-hoo.
Meh.
Still a child.
Uh.
They have not. Red and Oswin don't get along if you don't remember that.
No, I know, but it's just I love how Red is technically in his 30s by this point, and he's still a child.
Well, yeah, you also have to remember how much of a childhood he actually got.
Yeah, yeah.
So are you gonna keep pestering him?
No, she's gonna leave him alone.
Okay, good, because he's about to do something.
What he's gonna do?
Nothing. I'm just waiting for the time that you push him beyond a certain point of pestering, and he's like, nope, done. And you get to Riverside, and you talk with the Empire first.
I'm gonna let Threnody take the lead on that.
Do they untie Oswin for this, or
Yes.
We untie
Thank
us
you.
when we get to Riverside.
I untie Oswin so she can do her thing.
Oswin is just doing lunges on the way into Hooves? I can hurt him again.
Clark is gonna go see Ditz and fix up, I think, the 4 spring traps that
Good
he has
idea.
used. How much is that gonna cost?
I think they were like 20 a piece.
Ooh.
No, maybe I think 10 piece. I don't remember
Okay.
now. Let's say 40 altogether.
Okay.
Threnody is going to look for the Empire platoon.
Oswin is going to go talk to Lewis.
Okay, hold on. We got a bunch of different scenes going off at once.
Don't
So we're gonna have a
you
different-
know? Sorry.
Okay, let's start with Clark, get your stuff prepared. Let's start with the Empire. Go to Lewis, and then we'll go to another scene. Okay, so you find the unit. They're
Is
kind of
any-
easy to spot.
Anyone coming with me?
I'm looking after Oswin, so
Oswin, you'll be able to see
Jude'll
Oswin
probably
in there
come with
talking
Threnody.
to Lewis.
Also
Yes,
after. Sorry.
And Jude will bring the father with them. Father Zeke. These guys, Father Zeke.
Ugh. Well, as soon as they see them, can Thren see Belisarius?
Yes.
Her face lights up and she runs over.
Quick, go make out.
She
Not in front of
stops
John.
just... She looks like she's about to hug him, but she stops just short of doing that. Hi, Commander.
Trinity.
I hope you had a pleasant trip.
Same.
Good.
There's like an awkward tension being in the air.
Sexual tension, you mean?
Well, obviously.
Jude rolls their eyes and just says, "Oh, just fucking make out."
I...
Trinity's like, so unprofessional.
I can't do anything because I don't have the vines anymore.
No, you cannot.
This makes
You
me
beca-
sad.
You multi-class as a druid just so you can use the vines.
That brings up a whole nother thing entirely. I will discuss that after the session.
Oh.
She just, looks from Belle to the rest of the unit and looks hopelessly embarrassed. So, we need to, decide how many of these rations you're taking with you.
Yeah.
We got a
Yeah,
metric fuck ton of them.
Oh, let's see how many you have. How many do you have, by the way, out of character?
I think you said 100, but I don't know
Okay.
what that translates to in terms of... Is that just 100 meals worth?
No, we actually Jude ate one, so
Yep,
it's
so we
99.
have 99.
Okay.
I guess that's kind of, it's kind of like, if that's just like, if a unit equals a meal, it's...
It's like
I mean,
one ration.
They have...
one person eats one ration a day.
Okay, so, for instance, if we gave them all of it, it would feed all of them for one day.
That is, if they didn't ration it. If they didn't, like, like, so
Cut
many
it
people
up.
get so many, yeah, and then they also have food and whatnot.
Okay, so it's kind of supplementing what they have.
Yeah.
We'll need to... She starts kind of walking back to the cart and gesturing them to follow.
Clark looks down at you from Claire's sniper nest through his binoculars and waves.
They are backwards.
They are not backwards!
Oh, hey Clark.
Hi, I'm looking for animals.
So we have 99 units, and I guess we just need to figure out... She trails off. She is feeling very out of her depth right now.
She's feeling very much like getting on his dick.
Fuck you, man.
Yes. Anyway, he says, well, it depends how many are you willing to port with?
I think... Sorry, mic breathing.
Alright.
It's okay. Well, we'll need to consult with the others. We do need to keep some for ourselves to keep us going. Back at the cart, it's So we have a Jude, a Thren, and a Clark, and is Pulse there?
Pulse is there.
Wait a minute, is Oswin unsupervised right now?
Oswald's
is
with
in-
me.
Oswin is in the bar talking to Lewis.
Okay, Claire is with Oswin, that's fine. How much do you guys think we can spare?
I mean, they're high quality food, so I think we can spare all of it and just buy regular.
Honestly, I would say maybe give him
You're not here,
75. No, I'm just saying out of character.
Well,
Yeah.
we could have actually discussed this on the way, to be fair.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Given like 75, so we have like at least a decent amount. That way, Oswin can at least cut up some to give to the like V, Rex, and Axel.
Okay.
But
'Cause I'm pretty sure this dog food is probably gone as well.
it's like preserved delicacies or something like that.
I'd personally suggest keeping 30 for ourselves. That's enough food for 5 days.
Right? Yeah.
But-
Okay, so we maybe give them... Well, Jude already had
69.
one of theirs, so just say we give them 70.
Still,
Okay.
the quality of the food is kind of big. So it's almost like a dessert.
I don't
No.
think... No, it was
No.
just...
No.
It was just kind of said that it was units of food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was preserved, wasn't it, Hannah?
Yeah, but I mean, like, the Salisbury steak you find out in some building that's not irradiated is just as preserved.
Just think of it as like 99 Salisbury steaks. They're not desserts. They're just.
It's not like luxury food, it's just food.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a preserved food.
Blanco
more than
mac and
likely
cheese, cram,
processed to hell.
Salisbury steak.
Potato flakes.
Yeah, potato crisps,
Dandy
It's-
boy apples.
pork
Okay.
beans.
Cool. So we kind of say 70?
I'm
Hopefully
cool with
that'll. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. Do you say this in character?
We say 70 in character, if that's alright with everyone.
Yep.
Belisarius goes, well, hopefully that'll get them to quiet up until everything else gets sorted. And he starts gesturing for the men to sort out 70 of them. And he goes, and then he takes you by the arm and
Mhm.
steps to the side.
She allows him to.
Uh,
Is everything alright?
well, we wanted to have. I wanted to have a discussion about a thing.
You shippers.
One of them, the other one's like, "Yeah, go further."
And then Bucky's just like, let's stop beating around the bush and just...
Let's stop beating around the bush and beat the bush.
Trinity has unconsciously drifted a little bit closer to him. Is something wrong?
I've been thinking,
Oh.
why would someone attack Emerald Hills?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
Well, knowing what we know, the only thing of value that is near Emerald Hills, or Emerald Hills produces. Yeah, something's wrong. They haven't banged in forever. Is the lab.
You think someone's... Shit.
Raph knows about the lab.
Hang on.
Clearing
You're
out.
not here, but
Have I... How much have I told you about Lazarus?
Not much.
Mob boss from a couple centuries ago, before the war.
So you just
Sent us
want to give the basic info?
She does.
Okay.
You
He
know
looks-
Raphael, the guy I mentioned to you? He works for him. They know about the lab under the lake.
And we don't. Well, we know it in the most general form.
But Raphael's been inside, and I have a suspicion that that Lazarus is more intimately familiar with its workings.
If that's true, they know the value of the lab, and clearing out Emerald Hills would give them a direct line to it.
So are you saying that as long as the lab is there, Emerald Hills is in danger?
I'm saying as long as whatever they want is in the lab that we don't know about and can't use, it's in danger. If we can find it, we might be able to use it by itself or as a bargaining chip or something.
Alright, that's a very decent idea. I wonder what Steve meant by not going down there. Sorry, unimportant.
Well, I was thinking, while you were off doing, well, what you're doing, I could have a unit of my men and myself going down there from time to time and picking out what we can.
Threnody has, without meaning to, totally accidentally taken hold of his hand. What?
Oh.
It's really dangerous down there.
Be careful.
Go take this.
What? Dangerous to go alone.
Oh, take this.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Hands a condom.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Hands picture of Sven.
Aww.
Do you know anything about the lab and what's down there?
Teddy and Wendy kind of let a few things slip.
Damn it, sis. Or
That-
more likely, damn it, bro.
Damn it, both of them. Mostly Andrea.
Damn it, all of you.
Jolene's magic condom basket.
Basket with... it's
Oh,
not a
God
condom
damn it.
basket. That's not what it's for.
It
Stop
is
making it
now.
sound like it's a basket made out of condoms.
Ah, jeez. Terrible.
I love how like Jolene like just reached into her bag and she just has condoms and I'm just like, why do you have condoms?
And she's
Because
like,
even
why do you
ghouls have to be
stink?
careful of STDs.
Because better safe than sorry. Right. Threnody says, there are creatures down there that you couldn't even imagine. And they're very, very dangerous.
I don't know. Well, after you see a 3-story Deathclaw, pretty sure I'm okay with a lot of things.
Did you see the 3-story Deathclaw?
They're still dissecting it.
That's my Chandri. I just...
Can Clark hear this at all from
Sure,
the
why
sniper
not?
nest? He
Sure.
shouts down, "Does it have any eggs?"
looks up. Your priorities are very bizarre, young man.
I'm older than you.
Act like it.
Make me.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Whatever. Does it have any eggs? I want to get one for Ozzy.
Mm.
Well, ask them to hang on to an egg for me, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, bro. Just called Belisarius, bro.
Brolisarius?
Bro,
Sorry.
Eli!
What?
God damn it.
What?
God fucking Oh, good.
In the meantime, we can try and figure out what they want from the lab through some research of our own.
If nothing else, we may be able to gain an advantage from something down there.
Maybe? She just looks really, really, really fucking worried.
Look, we're playing we're playing a game of chess here with half the rules.
I'm not sure how this is supposed to make me feel better, Belle.
I mean, in situations like this, tactical advantage can come from even the smallest piece of information. They have way more than we do.
Hand-holding intensifies.
If we need to know what we're up against, or what they're after. If we can figure out what they're after, we may be able to figure out whatever plan they have.
Well, it involves the rage virus.
See, that could be a lot of things.
What do you mean?
Well, think about what you could do with the rage virus.
Well, pretty much, yeah. You could infect everyone, or you could infect a select few. I know that the Brotherhood are trying to find the cure, and the Brotherhood, or at least their elder, works for Lazarus. Infect the population and only one person has the cure, or one organization has the cure, they're immediately the most powerful person in the wasteland.
Exactly. There's a lot of things that could happen with that one piece, and if that's just a small piece of the puzzle, we need to know more.
You almost died once already.
I'm a soldier, friends. What we do.
And I'm a mortician. Doesn't mean I like seeing people dead. Especially the ones I care about. She looks away.
Aww!
He does that thing where, like, he glides your chin and then kisses your forehead. I think I killed Andrew.
She blinks rapidly. It's okay. You don't have to. It's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but I accidentally missed you.
He blinks. I didn't know you could accidentally miss me.
I didn't mean to.
So you hear someone from his unit go, "Shut up and kiss him already!"
That was me in character, by the way, going, "Aww!"
Oh god damn it, Clark.
Clark is looking right at this.
Yeah, he's
can I-
like binocular.
Can I say that Jude is introducing Ezekiel to some of the members of the unit?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, God, yeah, sorry.
But go on.
Sorry, got distracted.
Yeah, Clark's binocular.
Threnody covers her face with her hands. It's fine. I'm just, I'll just go bury myself somewhere. This is fine.
Bury yourself under him!
Oh my God, Clark.
Bury yourself in him.
I thought that would be the other way around.
I reckon Miss Cherry has some tools for that.
There you go.
You're not there, Claire.
Yeah, that's not in character.
I still reckon Miss Cherry has some tools for that.
Clark is watching with his binoculars, even though they're, like, right beneath him.
Look, he like turns away from his unit. He goes, "Look, I know you're afraid about it, but the advantages outweigh the risks."
I'm not going to stop you.
With that being said, if it is truly that dangerous, and there's a chance that I won't be returning, and I won't see you again, and then he kisses you.
She kisses back.
Yep, we killed Andrea.
Andrea!
Andrea is dead.
Rip.
R.I.P. in pieces.
Ripping pepperoni.
We lost her.
Bucky, what is the sudden theory?
like it occurred to me around the same time like Dally started saying, well, Threnody in character started saying it. The idea of, you know, they've got the virus and they're making the cure, so what if they infect people with it so they get to look like the heroes when they cure?
Ooh, some V for Vendetta stuff there.
But yeah, Threnody has kind of got her arms wound around his neck at this point and is kissing back, and
Some of the people in the unit, woo!
breaks away embarrassed.
I'll buy a room for you guys!
When someone goes there, Belisarius just kind of like points over at them, and they like shut up.
It's like you.
Buy you a drink?
I'll buy you a room!
I will kill you?
I don't know, you'd have to wait in line at this point.
Hey!
Let's go get a drink.
Yeah.
I'll just look for more animals
Jude has
then.
Jude has just a slightly jealous smile, but still seems happy.
And Ezekiel's taking to heart about these young men here. You know, he's like looking over their equipment. He's giving them pointers. You almost feel like if given enough time, there's going to be a sparring match in the middle of town.
Good.
Just to see. And then you get into the bar, where you find that Claire is leaning up against the wall next to the bathroom. And both Lewis and Hooves are at the counter.
Who is all coming to the bar? Because I know I'm there.
Clark is still scanning the horizon for animus. Hunter anything.
Am I
You're in the
still
middle
there,
of
or-
town.
Well, he's trying to look for, like, he's looking outside of town with his binoculars.
Do you really, really want me to give you something?
Even just a little mole rat. Like a baby mole rat.
Rad Roach.
Roll me luck with a penalty that, I don't know, is
With an unknown penalty.
yeah, with an unknown penalty.
Rolling that one.
No.
Come on.
But hold on, what's your luck?
50.
Yeah, no.
Ah!
Worth a try.
Well, just give it time, okay? I'm trying to.
I
I'm trying
want to get her a
things-
little baby mole rat.
Patience.
I'm trying to get through things first, Bucky.
There are
Patience.
so many things we have to do.
Yes, in this town specifically, I'm trying to get through them. Red is
Sorry.
actually in the bar. He went off to a side room.
Is Osmond still there, or?
Osmond's still in the bathroom.
Okay, Osmond's gonna come out then.
In the bathroom? Okay, good. I thought she was escaping through the window.
Yeah, no. That's why Claire was outside, more so for decency than actual trust. She's not going to stand in the toilet and watch Osmond take a piss.
Fair.
Yeah, Osmond's going to go back and continue talking to,
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah, he gives you, like, you know, he tries to talk to you as best as he can. Just kind of small talk.
Sorry, how are Ezekiel and the Empire getting on?
Oh no, they're getting on great. He's like
I
pointing-
knew it.
He's like looking at the equipment, giving them pointers. And you'd think if gone on long enough without interruption, there'll be a sparring match in the middle of town just for the hell of it.
Jude just has the widest smirk on their face, and they give Ezekiel just this shit-eating grin.
Like, yeah.
Told you.
Exactly.
Yeah, at this point
So
he's
I
like,
reckon I'm right.
out of character. What are they right about?
That there was hope.
Ah, yes. Oh yeah, there's hope. There's definitely hope. At this point, he's kind of teaching some of the younger guys how to do an effective swing with their rippers to get the most damage in as possible.
Awesome.
Jude's just looking very pleased with themselves, even though they basically did nothing.
Hey, you brought them together. That's amazing.
Match made in heaven.
Basically. Wait till he starts wait until he has an elephant, an elephant as a champion. Anyway, yes, Lewis talks to you pretty much small talk about everything that he can.
Yeah. She gets very adamant when she's talking about the VR. It's like, I can do vines, I can turn into an owl, that was great.
He like pats your head.
Adorable.
I could raise the dead.
Threnody glances over at the two of them and smiles but doesn't interrupt.
And what does she do?
She buys a gin for herself, and what do you have?
Belisarius wants the fruitiest, girliest drink.
Please.
Nuke and tonic.
Damn.
Aww.
She'll pay for both.
Yep. Okay, it's gin, tonic water, and Nuka-Cola.
Actually, yeah, Thren's gonna have the same as him, because that sounds nice.
And what do you want? A pint of you?
Oh.
Pulse attempts to order apple cider.
Aww.
Okay, hold up now. No, they do not have apple cider.
Damn it. Pulse
Osmond
will
is just
attempt to
drinking a
order
Nuka-Cola.
apple juice.
Some apple.
I'm gonna straight up say no.
Drink.
If they don't have cider, apple
Actually,
cider,
I
would say
do
no.
think Osmond asked, like, when they were first there, whether or not he had juice.
I think he said no.
Exactly.
Pulse will then
He also
attempt
doesn't have
to
fresh water either.
Yeah, I remember that.
Pulse will attempt to order
Some other apple flavored beverage.
Can
fuck
I
it, a
just
Okay.
Nuka-Cola.
What are you
this
doing,
is
Eli?
mostly a joke, but Jude buys a thing of just a little vodka drink, then tosses some what are those apple things called?
Apple things?
You know, the Dandy Boy apples or something.
Oh, yes.
So powders some Dandy Boy apples and dumps them in the vodka, then it just holds it out to Pulse.
Lol.
Ooh, sounds good.
Pulse takes it and drinks it. It doesn't matter if it tastes horrible.
It actually sounds really good.
Thank
Okay.
you, Jude.
You're welcome. Just gotta have a little ingenuity about these things.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can totally see Jude being the bartender. Like mixing
Yeah.
up drinks in the back. It'd just be like Sarah.
Bartender
Like, no,
and bouncer.
yeah, exactly. Like it'd just be like Sarah. No one's gonna fuck up in that bar because they know the bartender will kick you out.
Just crushes the ice in your fist with cash.
Yes.
I like it.
Oh,
Cash dice.
Cash ice.
nice.
Okay, so aside from the small talk between Oswin and Lewis and Threnody and Belisarius, what's going on?
Oh, Osmond is going to ask, is going to actually want to talk to Hooves
Okay.
about John.
Oh yes, John's also in the bar.
That's interesting.
Hooves
Almost
then
like
is-
an opportunity.
John continued to be a zombie.
Osmond's going to look over Hooves like, Hooves, I need a favor.
Mm.
See, she explains how we found John, because I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Blah blah
Um,
VR, blah blah vault.
Yeah, and he's kind of a ghoul now, and
I can see that. I don't know what it's about. Maybe it's the haircut or the way
lack
the
of
ag
skin.
shadow is.
if Osmond had glasses, is there any way you could just take him in for a while? I mean, I would want to have him keep around, but I don't know if he would want to keep going around with us.
I'll take care of him.
Thanks, Zeus. You sound a lot deeper voice now.
He's got laryngitis.
Oh, be nice to the DM.
I'll take care of him.
Thanks,
And,
Zeus.
and John, he sits John at the counter, and he starts pouring John shots.
Well, that's gonna be interesting.
Besides making sure that everything stays happy and civil between the Empire and
Ezekiel.
the father, yeah, at some point Jude will visit Ditz, not to get me weaponry, but just to say hi.
Well, she enjoys the company.
It's nice to
can you
see
get
you, little
feed?
lady.
Allison does a go practical at one point to close the car. It's like, I really do need to go to Ditz to get feed. We're out.
Clark is watching her with his binoculars.
Clark's binoculars focus on Oswin's butt.
Does Claire allow Osmond to go to Ditz?
If somebody else wants to go with Oswin,
I'm watching her, Claire.
are you watching
With
her or
binoculars.
part of her?
I'm watching her.
Her butt's technically attached to her.
This is true.
Well, Jude's going to Ditz as well.
I suppose,
Yeah.
I suppose if Jude's there, then yeah, she's just gonna tag out with Jude.
Yep. So you can buy the feed.
Alright, and 200 caps?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's always a rat pleasure, Ditz.
She smiles and waves ecstatically.
Jude will also ask if she'll just give Cash a quick checkup to make sure nothing's gonna break.
Oh, she nods ecstatically and takes it in hand. Like she holds it almost as if it's a child, and gently lays it on the counter,
Of course.
and then starts tinkering with it. Okay.
Osmond is just looking at Jude's hand, is like, has to blink for a moment to get used to it being.
God, there was a hand under that.
Remind me which hand Jude wears Cash on?
Left,
believe it's the-
left.
Okay,
Yes, the
thank
left.
you.
Oh.
Remember, we
Then-
discussed this
I
before.
thought it was-
I thought it was right.
Yeah, I thought it was the right.
No, it was left
But
2 sessions ago.
no, yeah, but you asked 2 sessions ago, and they said, and
Left.
Eli said left, but that can't be right. Jude was always right-handed.
Yeah, it's right.
I
Yeah.
drew Jude
It's right-
right-handed.
Cash is on the right hand.
I mean, Eli did say
I'm-
left-handed 2 sessions ago, but
I can't tell my left from my right.
There you go.
I am literally unable to do this without doing the L trick. I'm an embarrassment.
That's
it's okay.
alright.
But I just
I love you, dear.
Sometimes.
Jude is
I love
right-handed,
you too.
like most people, right?
Yes, they are.
Trick is left-handed, I think.
Miserable Eli noises.
I'm sorry.
Deep shame.
I'll go back and listen to the session with.
I was just checking, because if it's their left hand that's usually covered, that hand has parts of the port swine birthmark on it as well. Because it tends to congregate around the face, neck, and hands.
I'm pretty sure it's on the right, and the power fist is on the left.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if everyone's just doing small talk, was there anything anyone wanted to do?
I think
Still looking for animus, but
also try to check in with Ditz,
Okay.
see if she has any energy weapons.
For some reason, she feels some sort of companionship with her. It's almost like a friendship, and it feels magical.
Ah. Friend needs to talk to Ditz at some point as well to get more refills of knockout, but she's busy at the moment.
She does not have any energy weapons.
Did you roll for it?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Damn it.
I've got some
When
keyboard
Osmond is
typing.
done,
Ah.
when
What was
Osmond is done at Ditz, she will go and cuddle with Clark.
Can I re-roll that?
No.
Or buy it up with...
No.
No, Ellen.
Damn it.
Please, no. Okay. If no one has anything
Bad
else...
Ellen.
Okay.
No dragon
good.
sex.
What? What?
What?
Bad Ellen. No dragon sex.
Ah.
Oh. But... Okay.
At some point, Threnody wants to
See, you
talk.
gotta know what punishment to use.
At some point, Threnody will want to talk to Belisarius about tactical things.
And about banging.
I don't know if he wants to.
Tactical banging.
Then ask, hey Belisarius, would you like to fuck?
Yeah,
Sally, do
Threnodi's-
you really think he's gonna pass that up?
I don't know.
Threnody is gorgeous, and he likes her.
Yes.
Anyway, she is,
son of a
but she
bitch.
is gonna sort of say to him about, quite quietly, obviously, but kind of say, I've got this issue where someone is being held in a certain place, and we need to get them out. Do you have any advice?
And also, do you want to fuck?
Threnody is having confidence issues right now.
She's drinking liquid confidence.
Indeed.
I've always been a fan of alcohol as a social lubricant, but I have ulterior motives.
Indeed.
No one's denying that. Do you give him all the details and whatnot?
Yes. Quietly. In case anyone's listening in.
Okay.
It's also pretty obvious from how she talks about it that she's really worried about Mordecai. And she also, she also like is passing on this information because it's relevant because of, the rage virus and Lazarus.
He suggests getting the material, getting what they like, doing the quest, and then plan for the worst to happen. So you get there, you give them the stuff, and they try and kill you. So plan for a distraction. Explosions probably would help best in said distraction. Try to get as many of them away from where your exit is, and then run for it.
You mentioned that, and I don't know.
Explosions, you say.
I don't know if Jude has any caps, but Jude might want to buy explosive materials from Ditz.
I mean, we have a fuck ton of medical supplies.
It just depends on what would work as explosive, because I don't know if we have exactly explosive.
Jude has explosive
That's all right.
maker.
Jude has explosive maker. We have a bunch of random crap laying around, and we
I
have
just
someone
need
that reads
materials.
contraband military.
In essence, you
In
have
essence,
a MacGyver.
we have MacGyver bombs.
Can you make bombs out of Psycho?
You could make bombs out of fucking Abrax, Ajax.
Abraxo cleaner?
Abraxo.
Well,
you could make that out of Abraxo cleaner.
That actually makes perfect sense, because Abraxo cleaner is probably extremely basic, and plus it's also probably very similar to bleach, so if nothing else, you could make an ammonia bomb. All you need to do is piss in it.
You're not wrong.
It's like making a baking soda volcano, except
No,
a lot
Bucky.
more violent.
We are not monkeys.
I mean, we could, but why
But-
would we?
If Jude is allowed, Jude will try and get some more typical explosive making materials, just so they'll always have backup material to work with.
That's fair, because, like, I'm going to build a bomb out of Psycho. Cool, it's going to be tough, but you can do it. If you just have explosive materials lying around, it's going to be pretty easy to do. So, yeah, I'm cool with you getting some.
I mentioned the drugs because we could probably sell them.
Yeah,
I was thinking we bring them back and give them to the Chandri.
That would be really nice.
Yes. Jude will check with everyone and see if it's okay if they sell, like, enough to get, like, enough material for a couple bombs. They already have 63 caps.
I'm willing to give you the 6 medical bags, the scissors. I'm gonna guess they have scalpels at the Chandri.
Yes.
Alright, so 2 scalpel, 2 scissors, 6 medical bags. Do you want me to keep the brace or no?
Up to you.
Jude will give back at least 3 of the medical bags and bring the rest to Ditz and then put their 63 caps on the table and say, "Give me shit I can use to make bombs."
Her face lights up, and she pushes.
Never mind, my bad.
She pushes across the counter a bunch of what seemingly seem like odds and ends to most people, but you can look at it and go, "I can make explosives out of this.
I can explode this."
I can explode
Jude it, smiles up at Ditz and says, "Ditz, you're my kind of gal." And then just gives her a quick clap on the shoulder.
Give me explosive materials. She takes all of it and then she puts a small blue Pegasus on the desk.
Oh, god damn it. But anyway, what should I put down on my sheet?
Let's just say explosive components.
Okay. So you still have 3 medical bags.
Okay. Because I've got other stuff I got other stuff I could have given you to get more, but that works.
Jude didn't want to take too much because, from a purely humanitarian standpoint, medicine is a lot more useful than explosives.
Well, I have, like, 3 more medical bags. I got 3 things of surgical tubing and 2 medical braces.
Still,
along with a shit ton of other stuff.
True. Jude just used 3 of the 6 medical bags and the scissors and scalpels and shit.
Okay.
Plus, scissors and scalpels are definitely something Ditz can use.
Oh, yeah. Probably also the surgical tubing.
And after that, Jude will just be puttering about and making small talk with the Empire and with the father and with Ditz.
Perfectly fine. And you all just kind of, go off and do your own things. You have your small talks, you drink, you have fun. Basically, it's a good, relaxing night. And I think we can call it there because we're going on the 4-hour mark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And people are yawning and tired, and I can tell a few people are getting people out.
I am not tired. I am not tired.
I'm not tired either. I'm fine.
When Dally comes back, well, it sucks to be you guys.
Help. Help.
There's no help.
No. What do you need help with?
I started falling again.
God damn it, Andrea.
I'm sitting
Be careful, lame ass.
awkward on the bed. It is a tiny, tiny bed, and I have too many pillows. Ow.
I know the feeling with tiny, tiny beds.
Let's see, so next we'll go to Followers of the Apocalypse, then the Vault, then Tower City, then Miss Cherries, and then High Tech.
I mean, there's
that's
still
not
stuff
the vault. There's we'll just have to do the vault after Miss Cherries, and then go to High Tech, since that would be probably best. Unless we can take Ezekiel with us into High Tech.
Or you can go to the vault, drop him off, and then go back to Miss Cherries. Because his thing will take a while. So you can leave him there and, let him discuss where you go do other things. And you still have stuff to do in Riverside.
We do? Oh, right. Fred
Fred
needs to
wanted to
talk
talk
to
to
Lewis.
Hooves.
And Fred needs to
You
talk
wanted
to
to talk to Lewis. Yeah, you both wanted to talk to Lewis.
I already
Fred
talked
wanted
to
to talk to
Lewis, so-
Hooves for something. She also wanted to talk to people about Red/Trick.
Right. Lots and lots of things we still have to do in Riverside.
Mm-hmm. No, we're just waiting for Dally to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Doop, doop, doop. Can't end the session because Dally's not here.
Did y'all know that Hitbox had gifts?
I did
What?
not.
How?
Yeah, it's in the comment thing. The little
Oh.
arrow has a bunch of like categories, and then you pick one, and it gives you like a bunch of gifts about that category that you can use.
And you can search.
Sweet.
Yes! Bucky, they have my favorite GIF.
What GIF? What GIF?
Look at the link.
They have a bunch of stuff. They have like a Dally, you're here.
Did I miss anything?
No, we're just calling the session.
I just found my favorite GIF that I use to spam Bucky a lot.
And with that, I just want to say thank you very much, Hatter, for running it. Thank you, Dally, for streaming it, and thank everyone for playing with me.
And to all of you players, thank you for playing. Thank you, Dally, for streaming. And to all of the streamies, come in tomorrow to watch Pokemon New Aura. Oh, wait, no,
Saturday.
it's not tomorrow. It's Saturday. Yeah, come in
Saturday.
Saturday to watch
Come in
Pokemon New Aura.
Saturday.
At 7:30.
At 7:30.
I mean, you can still
reminder-
come in tomorrow. Nothing will be
reminder-
here, but
Reminder to all my players, your trainer is now level 2 and your Pokemon are now level 8.
Yes. I am
Oh,
going
I
to be
didn't know
streaming.
that.
Yes, I'll be streaming Pokemon Nuzlocke Uranium tomorrow at 4.
Cool. Okay, I'll stop the stream now.
Night.
Good
Okay.
night.